So
Go ahead,
anyway,
EJ.
hello, welcome to TPKRoleplay, Truly Evil. We are your players. And last we left off, um, after reveling in the victory of our casino run, a very strenuous heist, we suddenly kablooyad and ended up in a burning, falling city that was slowly descending. Um, our heroes craftily made their way through the city onto the chains, climbed down. Some fell, and made their way to
Some fell.
You fell.
Wait,
made their way.
for the episode, can you tell us who fell?
Void fell. It was like 3 rolls under 5, I
Mhm.
believe. 3 strength checks, all under 5, with a nat 1 on the last one. I'm pretty sure. And he only took 40 damage, so it's okay. So they find themselves at the base of the plains, some sort of empty landscape of hellish visions. And as they made their way across, I forgot the most important part. They found this elephant fairy thing named Lulu. And she's helped guide the players through from the city down the chain through the plain, telling them that she knows the way out, but she needs our help. So we found, I believe it was Fort Knucklebone, and we participated in a ritual to help Lulu regain her memories after seeing a bunch of scary shit in the fort. So here we are today, 1 soul coin per pocket, full of sunshine, and we are ready to embark on our adventure through Avernus. Is that the pronunciation we decided on?
Avernus.
Avernus.
Oh.
I can't.
It's okay. I like Avernus better too.
Half of us will say Avernus, the other half will say Avernus.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. There's one of the creators that is definitely like pretty big up there, like partnered with Wizards of the Coast or whatever the heck you want to call it, and they say it a different way than supposedly the right way. So everyone says it however it comes out of their mouths. But we have most of the party in Fort Knucklebone, and we have Joel wandering the outskirts, and that is where we will begin. So, Joel, while you are out and about, you're kind of retracing your steps or walking around trying to find new things. And as you're out in the plains, you hear a rumbling in the distance. And before you know it, a crew of devils or demons, you're not too sure yet, just screech up on you on a infernal war machine. And a hobgoblin captain, he jumps out, he comes walking towards you, and he says, "The Great One wants what you have, and will make it worth your time."
What I have? I don't have anything.
Everything is known in Avernus. The Great One knows about the book, and will trade you one of our war machines, and a soul coin to power it, if you will trade with us.
Well, I don't know who this great one is. I don't know who you are. I don't think I really trust this situation. I'm going to channel divinity, cloak of shadows, and nope out.
All right, so before you do that, what you see is a group of marauders or whatever you may want to call them. They have a main infernal war machine, and then they have one on the side, and the one they were offering you is called a tormentor, All the players should be able to see that now. And
Holy crap.
Damn, that's dope.
if you don't stick around to look at anything else, how can you read the Cloak of Shadows to me real quick?
As an action, you can use Channel Divinity to become invisible until the end of your next turn, or until you attack or cast a spell.
Okay, cool. So you're invisible. You can. Oh shoot! I need my tablet. Give me 1 sec. I got
It's
two.
like a little stone metalist.
It is not little. This is just the best image of it.
How many are there exactly?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get to. Okay, there it is. So, this tormentor, it houses 4 people easily, and it has a helm and a harpoon. The helm and the harpoon are what the hobgoblins are operating. You can assume that in the bigger infernal machine is probably the one they are talking about. I don't have an image of the bigger one. I'm sorry. That's for later. And you see this machine, and then you see one bigger than it, about twice its size, and they are just like these huge hunking metal like machines, and there's a furnace you can see burning within it, and you can hear like screams of the souls being burned to power it. So let's see here. You cast the Cloak of Shadows, and I think no one can see you, so you can kind of do what you want to do next.
Hey Phil, real quick, when you use that spell or whatever, is there a cloud of smoke with like neon letters that says nope?
Yeah. Well, I'm considering, because what'll happen if I give them the book and he takes it back to like the main infernal machine, is I could just trigger it and kill everybody in that machine, and then we could just take the machine.
So,
But if there's another machine that's full of them, I can't take all of those hobgoblins on my own.
yeah,
You might be able to.
it's more than hobgoblins. Is safe to assume. You can roll a perception to see what you notice if you want. But then I'll need to know what your reaction is, because the Cloak of Shadows, I don't think you have too much time, so you'll either need to run or do something.
Look at this real quick. Perception. It's a 23 on a perception check.
Okay. So looking at the vehicles, you are able to tell that the Tormentor, the one they were going to offer you, houses 4 people, as I said, so you can assume there's 4 something in that one. You see the 2 hobgoblins, and they're not just regular hobgoblins, they're captains. And then the bigger one, that you don't know the name of yet, houses about 8. So you can assume that there's probably a devil in there and the rest of the crew. So, devil, 2 hobgoblin captains, and probably anywhere from 4 or 5 more people. So,
All right.
to answer your question, Kalik, what is the? I mean, the Cloak of Shadows probably already looks nefarious enough as usual, so it probably operates the same way down here.
So I guess I'll uncloak, and I'll be standing next to the tormentor, just so they can kind of see me just like pop up. And I'll be investigating the tormentor, and I'll be like, if you want the book, clear this out, send them to your other machine, and then you and I can discuss terms.
Okay, of course. We would not stay in it if we were giving it to you. It's all about bargaining down here with us. And so, another hobgoblin captain jumps out, and then let's see here. What else jumps out? Let's see. Are just regular hobgoblins. So two more hobgoblins jump out of the tormentor, and then they all go over to the big machine. And out of the big machine comes. Let me see if I can get you an image. Did I get an image of this one? Let's see. No, but I'll get you an image. Out of the bigger machine comes a bone devil. And it looks like... Oh, come on. Why are you going to do that to me? It's, so you look at it and it's like this huge, well, large, probably, bony creature. Like, it looks to be made entirely out of bones. It has a long, winding tail that comes up kind of and like floats above its head. That's got a huge, almost like a huge blade, like for a stinger, and a massive mouth with just burning red eyes. And he steps out and he looks at you and he reaches out his hand for you to place the book, and then he points towards the tormentor, as if letting you know that you can have it.
Okay. So I'll hand him the book.
Wait, real quick, is this the book that you created, the one that explodes?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
And
Oh,
can you
no.
remote control it?
Oh yeah, the second they get back in the tormentor, you'll see what's gonna happen.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is gonna be awesome.
All right, so you hand him the book, and he flips you a soul coin, and then they start to go towards their machine, and you see him toss the book into this pool right here, and then they jump in their machine, and then they start driving off.
Rude.
And you hear the screams of more souls as they're burning them. But now you have a tormentor.
Wait. So he tossed it in the pool,
Yeah.
and
Into the pool of
so
lava?
they were close. He was still close to the pool, right?
Yeah, they're still close right now. You have a reaction.
Yeah, that shit's gonna trigger.
Okay, so what's the area of effect?
That one was. Let me pull it back up here.
And for radius, no?
It was a. You know what had a radius?
20-foot radius.
Yep, 20-foot radius.
Okay, so yeah, you're all around this pool right here, like on the map. So my question is how do you stay away from it? You have a plan.
Not really, but at the same time, I don't think it can trigger on me
Okay.
with the way that it's written. So he just triggered 600 guiding bolts on on all of them in that radius.
Okay, yeah, so he starts to go get back in the machine, and as he tosses it, you probably trigger it in midair, and it just explodes. Let's see here. I don't think that they'll survive, but it's okay. They're just lowly devils. They're not high up in the hierarchy. So basically, you guys in Fort Knucklebone, not too far outside of it, just hear a fireworks show, basically.
You guys basically see what looks like a nuke just go, like you see a mushroom cloud and everything.
And what
You guys don't think that was Joel, do you?
what actually
Chewing on my bread.
happens? What actually happens with Joel is, whether you are safe from it or not, someone thought that you weren't, and you see like this weird ghastly like bubble come around you, and if any of the explosions come near you, it kind of bounces off, and all of you in your head, very like staticky here, no more fucking around, get out of here.
Oh shit.
But now you have the Tormentor. The only issue is you can't operate any of the weaponry yourself, but you should be able to drive it yourself, and you have 1 soul coin. So soul coins here give you 12 hours of fuel for the machine.
What about their
Oh, that's exploded. It's all exploded. It's like a hunking, like, fiery, like, ball now.
There's nothing useful that I can like scavenge though, or we can like send the Knucklebone people out to get for their machines?
The Knucklebone people will actually probably just come check it naturally. A lot of them
Can
are
you really scavenge
scavengers.
something after a nuke drop?
Our modest fellowship
Hey.
expands.
Japan did it.
Praise the sun.
Thanks, Martyr, for the stuff.
Pretty sure they had to tear it down to build it back up.
So they'll probably naturally come out, but if you roll me a d20 to investigate, I'll see what's remaining for you.
15.
Okay, so the furnace is a little bit intact, and you can see a soul coin that's like half melted inside of it. There's still a lot of fire. You could attempt to reach in, but looking at it, you would safely assume you might take damage from sticking your hand in it. But that's about the only thing that you can tell. The bone devil, like the bones are just basically ash.
Fair enough. All right. I guess I'll use my soul coin to drive the tormentor back to Knucklebone.
All right, great. So while this is happening, we're going to kind of same time switch over to Fort Knucklebone, and in Fort Knucklebone is everyone else, and this. Oh yeah, I have this token I made for you, a really ugly one. Let me get rid of that. So everyone else, you're here after the ritual. You probably haven't rested yet. Hopefully you didn't hit a long rest on D&D Beyond. If you did, it's fine, because I'm sure you'll take a long rest before you leave. So
I'll just do like 60 points of damage.
No, it's cool, because I figure you're gonna take a long rest before you leave the fort. So
True.
but you're still in the fort. After it, you know where you need to go now. Everything's kind of still happening around you. The two Kenku are messing around. The hag is kind of back in her place with her monstrosity. The skull's still doing the same thing. And you notice that there's kind of someone you didn't notice before walking around in the fort. And
Wait, real quick, Joel, did you do like the walk away from the explosion, sunglasses on the face thing? As it like...
Nah, Joel just watched this explosion happen, kind of chuckled to himself because his experiment worked, and then jumped in his infernal machine and headed back towards the camp.
Can you store more than one type of spell in a book?
it was all the same spell prepared with glyphs and
But
ink
can
and
he
stuff.
do different ones?
No, I can only do one. I can only lock in one spell, but I can, like, with the way it works, is I can put it on like 100 pages so that it triggers. But part of the thing is like
I didn't mean to derail. I just like the aesthetic of like Joel as an explosion, just like walking out, shrugging, and just putting on some sunglasses.
So like one of the things about it though is it takes, so that book that just blew up takes me 450 hours to make. And I doubt that there's a whole lot of pen and paper floating around Avernus.
Yeah.
So
Avernus is a
Could you do it
high
potentially
import of
on the
pen and paper.
floor?
Hey,
yeah,
Jim.
I can leave a glyph anywhere. The book is special because I can bind 100 glyphs, one to each page, essentially.
So as you guys are walking around, you see someone new, and Brian, you're welcome to talk about what you're doing and your character and see what happens.
Well, Kunda just came from talking to Mad Mags and giving her a herb that she wanted, and he had heard that there were travelers around. And Kunda is a half orc with a shaped size, with a almost like a faux hawk, with red hair, and with the front panel of the robe completely not there, and with the spear with the spearhead being a purple crystal instead of actual metal. And having seen travelers, he's gonna walk towards. Let me see.
Yeah, and you should be able
Gonna
to
walk-
drop your token, right?
Yeah. Aye, aye. Boop. And let's see. I guess Void is the closest one. And he's gonna say, "Hello. I sorry to interrupt, but what are you guys leaving the fort?"
Sitting here eating my bread. Eventually, yes. Well, who are you? And what do you want with us?
Who is
I
Zordon,
am-
and what does he do?
He kills people, but I am Conda Man Killer, court magician of the second tier. I've been looking for some allies or anyone that might be able to help me in my quest to gain a little bit more power to be able to teleport away from here. Sadly, as it is, I'm a little bit too weak. I imagine you guys also want to leave. You guys don't look like you've been in Avernus for long.
Are you capable? What can you do?
I mean, as a half orc, I'm capable of being a combatant, but my passion is magic. I am a wizard. I study every single spell I can. I am proficient in some divines, but mostly arcanes and psionic spells. And my grandmother, she's somewhat renowned for being able to cast teleport and plane shift. As it is, before I left, she was setting up a ritual to teleport to the moon before the Civil War happened, sadly. So
That is very interesting. And the Void's just gonna stand up and kind of put his arms out. He's like, hit me with something.
all right. How tough are you?
How tough am I? How tough are you? That is my question to you. I'm asking the questions right now.
Is that so I know how hard I can hit you? I wouldn't want to kill you just before I just met you.
It is okay. I will be taken care of if I fall.
Alrighty. He takes out his spear, breathes a little bit, and from where he was, he teleports behind you, and then stabs you through the heart. And let me see if it hits. Oh, does a 24 hit?
Yeah, that hits. Yeah.
Okay, then it's just 60-10, not that much. I'm gonna just roll it and roll 20. 60.
I'm mad. All these people can one-shot me.
Listen, there's more
You don't
to
take that
D&D
much.
than just hitting.
Alright,
You
that's
take
not bad.
62. 32, sorry.
30. I was about to say 62. Hold up.
Yeah,
are
I
you
have
doubling?
a plus 30. I have a plus 30 in that I can add.
I was gonna say 62. Void's dead.
Yeah, it's a little bit more. So what are you? You're stabbing me through the heart?
Yes, at least
Are you-
close to it.
Trying to? All right. So I guess you get pretty deep. You don't break through the front yet, but you get pretty deep, and I
Oh,
guess kind
weird.
of in between the armor that I have on.
So-
you get the good spot.
Right as it connects with you is when you guys hear the explosion, and if you look out to your left, you like see this huge cloud of like, what color? Like it's just bright white, wouldn't it be?
Yeah, it's basically like a mushroom cloud, like a nuke went off.
Yeah, and you guys just see it out to the left, and it's just like, brrr, and it like reverberates and kind of shakes through the fort at the same time.
I'm gonna touch my tattoo. Hey, Are you good, Joel?
Joel's driving. He can't respond right now.
Yeah.
That's an automated message.
It's
He's
one of
not-
those
he's unable
texts
to
you
grab
can
his
send back.
balls.
But after the explosion and after the stab, like all of this crazy stuff happens simultaneously. The Kenkus like start flapping their wings and start like rah, rah, and they're like chuckling at the same time.
Can Kenku actually talk, or can they only parrot?
No, I think they can talk.
They
They can
can talk.
talk,
They can
it's
only
just-
mimic.
Yeah. They can talk. Well, they can talk after they've learned language, like after they've mimicked so many.
But these are like
times.
the player character Kenkus, so
Player character Kenkus can only talk phrases that they've heard in the past.
Oh
Yeah.
well, I mean,
Yeah. So essentially, through after time, they can talk.
Yeah. they've been here forever, so they can talk. But anyways, continue.
Right. So I guess Void, from getting stabbed in the back, is just kind of like walk forward and fall over a little bit. And
Okay.
all right,
so-
I think you're pretty good, huh?
I mean, I am from the second tier. The only the first tier, and the Imperial tell me. So, I've earned my rank. Would you like some healing?
I will be fine. We'll rest before we go. What do you think?
Uh,
I'm talking to Kalik. And
Okay, yeah, I was gonna
Toma.
say. So, Kalik, what's happening? Because my token was over here, and so I'm assuming because there's some debris I couldn't see. So I would like to. This is essentially what's happening, right? You guys are having a discussion. I'm
Mhm.
walking by, and as I'm rounding the corner, all I see is Void on the ground, and this weird red-headed orc dude with the spear like pointing down, and I'm just watching. I just like turn the corner, I like reach for my weapon, but I'm just like stop for a second, and then I can see that Void is like, obviously it's not like a fight, it's a Void wants to test his strength, which I've seen before, and so I just give a little very good young man, and then I go up to Void and I reach out my hand so I can help him up.
wait, you're an old man again, Kalik?
God damn it.
No, I'm still. Wait, what did I disguise? No, I disguised myself as a tiefling. Yeah,
Then why'd you say young man?
I don't know. This is just what it said.
Calyx an old soul, all right.
Yeah.
Because
I'm an
Caleb
old
spent
soul in a young man's body. Okay,
He's been an old man for so long, he doesn't realize when he's not.
that's right.
Caleb
Remember,
also takes on the
that's a side effect of having to switch and just memorizing all these different. Sometimes personalities just come out.
I thought that was part of Caleb's backstory, though. When he disguised self, he took on part of their essence
Right.
or whatever, so it
Right.
affects
So
him.
because I disguise self with a mixture of Void and who was it? Toma.
Toma.
Yeah. Obviously, the voice is there isn't really a solidified voice, so his voice is going to change at random points because the disguised self is essentially something that I've created. Right? It's not disguising. I'm not disguising myself as one person. I'm disguising myself using different characteristics of different people. So it's gonna like sometimes I'll have this voice, or sometimes different voices will come out. At least that's what I'm in my head, right? So
So you have
Anyways.
multiple personality disorder.
pretty much. All right. Void, would you like a hand?
Sure.
All right.
Come right up, grabbing
Oh,
his
should
forearm.
I describe what I look like to? Oh no, yes.
Well, you already did it. You were like a hellish tiefling,
Yeah,
Like
I look
more-
slightly
more
more
spikes
evil
than
than I
normal.
intended. Yeah, maybe.
a little more goth.
Yeah. A little bit
Before
eyeliner
Toma
under
rounds
the
the
eye.
corners, you're just gonna see Pebbles come up.
Yeah,
and, like,
I think
sniff
I
you.
said I was a purple tiefling, right?
He said blue.
Blue. Okay.
Who is Pebbles sniffing?
He's sniffing Man Killer.
Okay, yeah. So, Man Killer, you see this weird, like, bear, orangutan, clawed, sloth-looking weird animal come up and just start sniffing you.
Let somebody leave the Underdark open.
Pebbles, Pebbles, where are you? And I'm
He
gonna go
grabs
up
it.
and grab Pebbles and put him back in his harness.
Toma, keep your
Where-
beast on chains, will you?
Where did
Pebbles
he
is gonna
find
spit at him.
such a beast? It looks almost as if the band flayers had a very weird idea, and they decided to actually go through with it.
To hear you ask where you found the creature.
But
Talking to you, Toma.
sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Where did you find this creature? It looks as if a mind player had a very inspired idea in the middle of the night and decided to go through with it.
Well, I honestly, I wanted a pet, and this one was cute. Isn't he cute? I start rubbing his ears.
My family has a little bit of history with aberrations. So I'm sure it's cute for some people, but
I just lean over to Manslayer and be like, just go along with it.
well, yes, he's so cute, and he starts scratching its cheek. Oh no! Let me mute the mic real quick. Sorry.
No worries.
Yeah, Pebbles is getting upset at you.
Cool. So you guys are here talking. Pebbles is there. Void, are you doing anything about your wounds?
I guess at the moment, no, because we're probably just gonna rest.
Okay, cool. So you guys are still in the fort. Things are going as normal.
Oh wait, real quick before we move on. Sorry. Where should we go? Possibly be looking for our friend Joel. I'm a little bit concerned with the whole magnitude of explosion, and I still haven't heard from him. Does anyone know where he is?
Joel,
I'm getting a little concerned.
He's probably fine, but I want to talk to him regardless, so we should go look for him.
Yes,
I have a feeling that was him.
Yeah.
Something sketchy tells me that he's okay.
You should
I
probably
think.
go check on his victims before him.
Yeah. Probably
You
go
lost
look at the
someone.
mess first. Oh yes. We did indeed have a individual of our party not stay within the walls of this compound. Yes.
And you guys think he was the architect behind that explosion?
Oh, most
Yeah,
definitely.
so-
probably.
Most
He is
definitely.
a
I like how we
very
all respond at the same time. It's like, ah, yes, yes.
yeah, he is a very crazy individual. I do believe that he is capable of doing such a thing like that.
He is a man. How do I say this? He is a man of.
You probably couldn't even say he is a man.
Well, I mean, yes.
He is the
but
form of a man.
He's very eccentric. I'll say that. He's
Quietly
very
eccentric.
eccentric.
Changelings usually are. We had my friend Amers is a changeling. I will describe her as eccentric first.
He's not really.
I don't believe changeling is the way to describe what kind of
Yes.
creature he is.
He has a good
Is he
soul.
like a Pebbles then? A little bit bigger.
No. He is of the pointy-eared folk, I think.
How about you? You should. You'll see for yourself.
You'll definitely see for yourself. But he is not of one of us or you or me or anyone here.
Joel, just checking up on you. How are things going? Was that explosion everything you hoped for and more?
Hold on. Let me see if I can find this here.
Is there like hold music? Do 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 do.
So-
No, I was trying to find the auto reply that was like, we're sorry, Joel is currently driving. He will text you when he has safely arrived at his destination.
Yeah.
Oh,
While
okay.
you're talking as well, you see the green skull in the corner like whip to your direction and start staring in your direction, even
Green
though
skull?
you didn't say anything out loud, but it's looking at you.
Wait, what green skull?
The fucking floating green skulls.
Oh yeah, there was a floating green skull in the corner.
One
Oh.
going in houses and destroying them, like looking for things and stuff like that.
Yeah, he was like blowing up huts with his mind.
Huh? I don't remember these green skulls. Okay.
Well, I said it last session, and I also reminded you this session.
Totally heard that part. Mm-hmm.
You guys need
Wow.
to designate a
We have-
scribe.
I mean, I
EG
have
is the
everything.
scribe.
I have everything written down. I can't transfer words to mind.
All right. I can't transfer words to mind.
Like I can't transfer my
Can I
written
have it on a
words
shirt?
into.
I can't transfer words to
All
mine.
right, shut up. I can't transfer my written down words into someone else's mind without just saying it again.
Yeah, no,
I
you're
have
fine.
really good memory too. So usually you can ask me something and I can recall it.
We have this coming from a teacher too.
I'm not a
right?
teacher.
No, Kalik.
You,
talking to me.
Kalik, not not paying attention to the lore.
Yeah. Are you guys heading out the gate since you get basically no response?
I thought we were trying to
Yeah.
rest first.
Yeah, we'll go out the gate. We
How
have to
about this?
find
You
Joel.
gentlemen,
We have to
you,
find
you
Joel.
rest. I'll wait at the gate. I'll wait for Joel.
Are you sure?
Here,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
I'm-
look for him
I'm fine.
regardless. Who wants to come with me?
Let's all just go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go find Joel.
All right. Are you going with them, man killer?
I mean, if they'll have me, yes. These are the only travelers I've seen that actually want to leave, or it looks like everybody else is.
How tall is Man Killer?
I would say like 6'2". He is a
6'2"?
half orc.
Probably
Okay.
like the second tallest in the group.
Hey, you said your name was Konda?
That it is.
Um,
And yours,
it's
lady?
Toma. Toma.
Can you
Wait,
say
did
your
you-
last name for him?
It's the best I got.
Oh yes, and then I minor illusion the sound back at you. Great.
Pebbles seems to have taken a liking to you.
As he growls at him.
Can he hang out with you for a second? My back's getting a little tired.
Well, sure. I mean, if you
Alright.
want, I can also break him. I'm proficient with mind spells.
You can what?
That's what breaking is, just so that he's a little bit more docile.
No, he's fine. Pebbles. Shoulder. And he's gonna jump on Kondo's shoulders.
Does Pebbles have like? Is he foaming at the mouth?
Yeah, he's foaming at the mouth.
I believe little Toma means that this little bear creature is quite heavy.
Oh, sure, I can do that just fine. I am quite strong as he bulges his muscles and just a little.
But Toma, you had this creature for what, less than a month, and you're ready to have someone else hold the creature for you?
Toma shoots daggers at the boy.
I do not understand the
had to-
logic. You've been looking for a creature to be your companion for so long, and now you're ready to just hand it over?
She's gonna use message to get into his mind. He's so fat.
Does the message go through?
Yeah, they always go through. You just
Okay.
always get a sense that it's also being eavesdropped on.
Yeah.
I guess I'll respond like, I guess, Toma, you need to get the little fatter yourself.
What? How could you say that to a lady?
So while they're having this inner discussion, I'm just gonna reach out my hand.
Oh yeah, we're walking and talking, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Just
Yeah.
saying.
So
Yeah.
I'm
you
just
get
making my introduction to Manslayer. We're like, good afternoon. My name's Kalik.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Kalik.
Pleasure is all mine.
No, sorry, I think I might be a little bit allergic to pebbles
Is that in-game or out-of-game cough?
in game.
Okay.
But pleasure to meet you. How do you guys get here?
I
Well-
don't know, to be honest.
Yeah, I'll just look at Void. We're not entirely sure ourselves.
roll. Okay, so this is what's gonna happen. You guys are walking, talking. You get to the gate. They open the gate for you, let you out, of course. Boyd and Kalik, when you're asked that question, roll a perception. And then while you guys get not too far out the gate, you see like this machine just like screaming towards you guys. And you don't see anyone around it or like on top of it, but you can assume there's a driver. But let me tell you, tell me what your perception is first.
6.
Oh God,
Are we like rolling perception?
just
No.
Kalik and Void.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to unmute because I was unloading my dice, and so it gets loud. Okay, rolling perception.
Yes.
Perception. That's a 15 plus a whatever our perception is, which is 19.
Oh, okay, yeah. So Void says what you said, basically. I have no idea. And then Kalik thinks for a moment. And what Kalik remembers, and you can portray this however you want in game, but you remember that there were some explosions, and then the world literally started glitching, kind of like it was an illusion, I guess is the best way to um, explain it in this kind of realm. And then you guys literally like fell through existence and landed in a burning city. So you can tell Conda that however you wish.
Well, you see, Mr. Nunslayer, it's quite a weird turn of events. We were just doing our, thing, living our lives, and then all of a sudden it was like we weren't in a realm of existence. Like, I'm sure you mentioned before, you're aspiring wizard and you are familiar with illusionary magic. Um, it was almost like we were in some kind of large scale illusion, and then it was fighting to stay active, and then we were just drugged down. And that's kind of how we got here.
It required quite a bit of power to create such a large-scale illusion, to the point where it were large explosions were needed in order to break you guys out of it. Um, do you guys might know who the caster would be of such illusion?
No, we don't know. And like I said, we're not entirely sure if it was actually it's very hard to explain. Like you said, it would definitely take a very powerful person or individuals to cast such a large scale spell, but it was, I find it very difficult and also very unlikely that it would be the case.
Hmm. Well,
But anyways,
I'll do some
how
reading.
did you get here?
Well, I was in the middle of a civil war. My clan went to the tier to the Emperor Sands to get a little to just get some succor and build up our forces before we go and destroy the Drow in Shinderlin. But I imagine we should probably focus on the machine that's coming towards us. Usually doubles are on it, and it's not a good idea to just sit down and wait.
Oh,
That is
Oh, yes.
possibly a wise decision. I do agree with you. I think you should probably stand in front and lead our way because you're being a very intelligent individual currently.
How far away is the thing from us?
Yeah, so after this conversation and you've walked out the gate, and if you keep walking, it's like 300 feet by now. Joel, how are you driving it? Are you driving it straight towards them? You aiming for the side? Where are you going?
I guess I was just heading towards the camp, so I guess it would be heading straight towards them.
Okay. Yeah, it's about 300 feet out now. Just driving towards you guys. Not too menacingly, just kind of like a normal, drive. But
Conda, what should we do? This is you said this is usually full of devils.
That it is. I might be able to hide as an illusion if you guys would like. Or we can just stand and fight, hold our ground. That's usually the
I
fire
pull
option.
out my short swords.
Yeah.
This is
Pebbles,
the stand and
come.
fight kind of thing.
yes. I'm gonna scoot back just a little bit and reach for my sword.
Yeah. I put
Alright.
Pebbles in his little container, and then
his
I'm gonna get ready.
dominatrix,
I can finally
chest
breathe.
thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, the machine drives up and just kind of pulls alongside you guys, and I assume you see who steps out.
Does someone step out? Or
No,
does it
I'm just
keep
gonna
driving?
sit here and watch EG or watch Void lose his mind, like freaking out because this thing just like rolled up on him. Maybe you know what? I'm gonna shoot a Eldritch Blast at Void.
Gonna shoot an Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
All right.
Counterspelled.
Wait, how can you shoot it without getting out?
All right. Am I not standing on the top of it?
No, you're in the driver position, so yeah, you
I'm
are.
assuming this thing is like a tank, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I thought-
and there's
sorry.
only like one way to open it, like a top hatch or whatever.
Yeah, I thought the way that these things worked is there was like a driver that like stood on the top, and that's like how they operated. But I guess it makes sense that I'd be inside. So yeah, I guess I have to get out.
Yeah, the weapons, I would say the weapons, you can see who operates the weapons, but the driver is kind of within it, is what I would think. So yeah.
Oh, would you say if he wants to put his hand out and try and shoot him at disadvantage, he could shoot it without me seeing who he is?
I would say that at least the hatch door would have to open. So
That's what I mean, yeah.
I mean, it's kind of possible, but I think you would still see most of Joel. So it would be like him you'd see like his shoulder and arm and maybe the side of his face like stick out and then shoot an Eldritch Blast at you for fun.
How deep are you getting into this?
I don't think I need to go that deep. I'll just get out.
Yeah, so you guys see like the hatch kind of I would think you guys won't really be able to see this unless you watch stream, but I would think in the Tormentor the driver's position opens like and then Joel just kind of stands on top of it and then can step to the side and get out if he wants, but that's what you guys see.
Sweet. Sword's more relaxed now. Oh, it is Joel. It was you that blew something up. Oh, it's just good to see you again.
Joe, I'm really glad to see you, but I have to ask. I'm assuming the explosion and the acquiring of that vehicle are part of the same event?
Yeah, you could look at it that way.
Cool. So, wait, hold on. I'm gonna roll for this to see if Kalik would know about. Okay, 15. All right, totally. I'm gonna do it. So the so did it work?
Oh yeah, it definitely
Did it, let me rephrase. Did it exceed your expectations?
Let's just say if I can find some pen and paper in this godforsaken place, we'll try it again.
I would love to see it much more close. I bet that was quite the experience.
Well, yes and no. It was very bright. I'm still readjusting my eyes. I do think that Meg tried to reach out and stop me from being harmed by it.
So he
Oh,
can.
is that what
sense
they
us.
heard?
We did hear something earlier, but
Some muffled speech, yes.
Yes.
Something strange.
Is Meg another companion you guys lost? And hello there, Mr. Joel. I am Killer. I will be hopefully joining you guys. And he reaches out a hand.
Joel just looks at you and then just kind of nods.
Oh yeah, out of everyone here, you just see Void is like drooling blood from like his chest and like everywhere, and like he's kind of limping and whatever.
So
Still hasn't recovered from the fall and the stab.
So Joel just kind of like looks at Void and he's like, just see that the ritual went well.
Oh, this was completely self-done, not the ritual. Do not worry. I have turned over a new leaf. I am currently a masochist for today's adventures. No need for alarm. Tomorrow's adventures will bring something else. Who
Okay.
knows?
so and I'm just talking to Joel. So this gentleman is also in the same predicament that we are, and is trying to find a way back. So hopefully we can figure a way how to get off this godforsaken, hellish land pile of poop.
Hmm.
So we can get back to our. And I just kind of give him like a look, like get back to our lives and our way of life.
I mean, given enough time, I should be able to cast plane ship myself instead of having it cast on me. Should be it should be a pretty guaranteed way out, unless you guys have another one.
Good
I
question.
didn't think we did. We just kind of
Well,
go about.
We did have this potential with this creature that knew one way to do something.
Oh yeah, where is that small little?
Lulu's back in
Back
the
at
camp,
the camp.
resting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. She had.
It was very draining for Lulu to go through like all of those memories and then to like gain basically like it feels like gaining pieces of your brain back.
Lulu,
Well-
Meg, Joel, how many people did you guys come in with?
Oh no, Lulu we found here. We
Yeah.
came with Joel, and Meg was is some sort of should we tell him? Is there any secret about Meg in this place?
When we try to tell anyone about Meg,
Yeah,
isn't
doesn't
just
it come out
static?
like super gargled?
Wait, was that a thing?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't
I don't
remember
know.
that at all.
I just don't think we've ever talked about Meg
Yeah.
because we're trying to conceal ourselves, but we're literally in hell, so I don't think it matters.
Well, that one guy that was listening in on our thoughts clearly didn't like Meg.
Who?
I mean, yeah, we
When was
probably
this?
don't want to just like
Yeah. I would
out
just say,
Meg
well,
like that.
Meg is, let's just say, our
Meg is my father.
employer, who is
Oh, you were
also her father. Yes.
Oh, you
Yes.
guys were adventuring with your family. That's nice.
We call Meg Daddy sometimes. It's okay.
Yeah.
So mechanics question. You're an evil alignment, right, Konda?
Evil, chaotic, neutral, those kinds.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yep, it's just important to know for Avernus, so
So where the lines get blurred.
you're probably fine if you're close enough to evil.
Okay. Well,
So
what's the next?
Joel? What is this? Tell us about this little contraption you've acquired.
This is my infernal machine. I've dropped a soul coin in it, so it's got some fuel, and yeah, that's kind of where we are now.
All
Let's-
right, I like it.
just say
Very
the,
much my aesthetic.
Basically, somebody approached me and wanted the book. They traded me a soul coin and the infernal machine for the book, and ended up blowing themselves up.
Ah, nice. Well, gentlemen and lady, what is our plan to get out of here? What are we doing right now?
Well, we have to go see Lulu. Wasn't she going to take us to the location?
Well, seeing as she is out for the count, we need to come up with another alternative for the time being.
Joel,
Well-
should we rest?
She's just resting.
I mean, it's probably not a bad idea.
I believe rest is good, and I like take my
Oh,
hand
yeah,
off my
that's
chest
He's like, "Ugh."
nonchalantly. A
um,
little blood.
all right, then let's rest. I'll be honest, I'm not entirely feeling too safe in this area, so I'll be more than happy to keep guard for really the rest of the time where I don't really need to rest. I can just, as long as I'm in a meditative state or just doing something like reading my book, I think I should be okay.
Are you guys resting outside the gates, or are you
No.
trying to
No,
go
no,
back
no,
in?
inside.
Yeah, we're going
inside.
back in.
All right, cool. So, first question, Joel, where do you want to park your machine? In the fort, around it? What do you want to do with it for the moment while you guys
Parallel
I
rest?
guess if I try to park it in the fort, someone's
Okay.
gonna try and fucking murk it from us. But
No, we should have Kalik watch guard on it.
Yeah,
Because I feel like those little
I will
fucking
totally
gremlins are gonna
sit
try to
on,
take
like,
parts from it.
crisscross monk style on the freaking thing. I have no problem just chilling reading a book.
You can
Yeah, I guess we can just-
also
I am
sleep
a-
in it.
I am able to cast a sphere of voidable energy that would protect anyone in it.
I
If
mean,
you
I
guys
can
would
also
like.
put ward of binding on the outside of it, so if anybody tries to open the door, it'll fucking blow up on them.
Well, let's not blow it up. Let's just have Kalik stand guard for tonight.
No, it's not gonna blow it up. The ward is gonna explode on the
That's fine.
person.
Yeah, glyph of warding specifically says only damages creatures, not objects.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Fuck him.
All right, cool. Well, yeah, I'll stay and watch. I'll be around the tank or on the tank or in the tank or the infernal machine, and you guys do.
So inside or outside the
I'm
fort?
sorry. What Kondo? What was the thing that you were just saying?
I can create a sphere of invulnerable energy that would block any blows or anybody from looking inside. It would be more protection than the machine over the hell machine over there. But
So maybe we can hold up camp next to our machine parked outside of the compound.
It's fine by me.
All right, let's do it.
all right, and Konda's gonna go cast tiny hut right next to the machine. It's a yeah, we're less than 9 creatures, so we can all fit inside. Now, if you guys would like, I can cast a second one to give everybody a little bit more space. I have a few spells to burn.
I would
You
like
can cast
that.
2.
I can cast 4.
You can.
I can go bang, 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 bang.
So
You mean kind of like a diagram, like all of them loop over on top of you?
Mhm. More like all right next to each other, as if you were in a festival.
so
Right, but you have to be inside them though.
I don't have to be inside them at all.
Yeah, you do for tiny hut.
No, it's just there. You can leave tiny hut whenever you want.
No, isn't
Stay-
I thought when the spellcaster leaves the tiny hut,
No.
it
Oh yeah, the spell ends
disappears.
if you leave the area. You're right.
Yeah, so you can't. You have to be like the central point of the spell.
Alrighty, I guess I can do that then.
so
Interesting. Never saw that last line.
I would think if it can fit 9 people, it could maybe fit the machine and you guys if someone sleeps within the machine, but that's up to you guys.
I don't think it can because it also says if a creature of a size large or larger tries to get in, the spell fails.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Yep.
sad.
So
All
we
right,
gotta just go right next to it.
that's fine.
But we can see outside of the dome though,
Yes.
and we have the exploding spell for if anyone tries to open it. So we'll hear an explosion if someone opens it.
It's the temperature inside also is going to be somewhat cool, less hot than this hellscape we're on.
It's a temperature controlled space.
Well, you guys set up your camp. However it works out, however you decide your sleeping arrangements. And go ahead, Toma.
Yeah, I have a question. Can this creature who is eavesdropping on us hear us when we're talking, or only when we're communicating mentally?
I mean, it's just safe to assume that you're never alone and there's always someone or something watching, and I wouldn't say creature.
Okay. So I guess while they're trying to figure this all out, I'm gonna pull Joel aside. And surely I have a pen and paper or something. Well, basically, I cannot remember if the group figured out that I was a half demon, half devil.
I
So,
don't think it ever came up.
yeah, so I'm just gonna tell Joel, and this is obviously like out of game knowledge for the rest of you guys. But I'm gonna say, Joel, I'm kind of worried. Devils and demons don't really get along here, and Meg isn't able to protect us. I don't know what to do in case I have to take sides.
I'm fairly sure that Meg has some reach here because he definitely bubbled me. He put me in a pretty weird shield earlier.
Sorry,
So unless
bubble.
there's somebody else here looking out for us,
But it's safe to assume that even if Meg is looking out for us, there's people out for us.
I wouldn't doubt that.
I'm just. Can I trust you and ask for your help when the time comes?
Sure.
Come to you once more to ask for your help.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
So what? Besides that, what exactly do you tell Joel to tell him that you're not like just a tiefling?
Well, I guess I would have to tell him about what happened in the.
Because I don't think you've told. I don't think you've told anyone.
I haven't explicitly told anybody, but when we were in the casino and I got healed from the pool, it was kind of like
Yeah.
Suspicious.
yeah. But I guess I'll tell Joel about what happened when I died and came back.
Okay.
So you guys are probably more around here.
I thought we were right outside.
Yeah,
I thought we were
but
inside.
this is the outside. This is the outside. So I'm just
Oh.
saying, like on this weird plane map, it's not super important, but I just wanted to switch views because we're not inside the fort any longer.
Yeah. Call doesn't only has so many maps uploaded in there.
Well, yeah, and this chapter doesn't really have any maps. So
I just put me outside the gate of the last map.
oh, it's whatever. Just a nice change of scenery.
I like this nice pile of skulls we've got. It's very trailer park.
Very beautiful.
Yeah.
This is very
modern,
appetizing.
postmodern.
So, you guys have your conversations. You're starting to rest up.
Do I need to roll for perception throughout?
For what?
Do I need to roll for perception throughout the?
Oh,
He's
while
keeping
you're
watch.
keeping watch.
Yeah.
No, you guys are right outside the fort. The fort is basically, like I've said before, the only safe place for like maybe the entire area. And so for a certain, diameter around the fort as well, nothing really comes close. Far off in the distance is the normal hellscape, screaming, things flying through the air, the meteors crashing into the ground, the river off into the distance. If you look really, really far off, it's kind of hard to tell, but you think the city is closer to the river now.
Oh, the city that's slowly going down.
Yes. Yep.
All right, cool.
But you
Do
guys
we get our sleep?
Yeah, so you take your long rest. Everything works out fine. This is a good moment to take a pee break if anyone needs to take a pee break.
You give me some Red Bull. I need to get hydrated.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some water. Thanks again, Luca, for the new overlay. You missed us praising you earlier, so.
Oh yes, Luca, it is awesome. It looks amazing.
All right,
Thank you
I'll
so
be
much.
right back.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. All right, it is water time.
What up? Dude, I'll be honest, Joel. I'll be honest, Phil. I was not expecting you to use that book as soon as you did, but I think you could not have used that at a better time.
Yeah, I mean, it was either trade the book or try to fight those guys off. So I figured it'd probably be easier just to trade the book
Dude,
and then watch them die.
That thing is a final solution weapon right there.
I need to. I'm trying to build a warlock for another campaign, but it's not allowing me to get.
Yeah, so because I was having the same problem.
UA content, so it's playtest content that I'm trying to use, and even that's not popping up.
Yeah,
Did you have UA enabled?
My understanding for
Yeah, it's so the only option that pops up when I go to the UA is
Are you trying to use the UA that came with a bunch of warlock stuff?
I'm trying to set the patron as the Raven Queen.
Oh yeah, those UAs are basically D&D Beyond decided not to go back and add those UAs anymore.
Ah, damn it.
So you would have to go to a homebrew. I'm sure somebody homebrewed it. Look for the Raven Queen one, because people tend to. There's homebrewers that have taken the past UAs and added it in.
Yeah, because
Uh,
I'm trying to set up Soul Catcher.
and speaking of, Kalik, you also have 2 more spells you can add.
No, I thought I added all my spells. Spells or cantrips?
Spells.
I thought I put all my spells. Dang it. Let me see. Because I even added two. I even added 2 5th level spells.
Yeah, you should add 4 total.
Okay. Let me
Level
see.
9 you should have 10 total spells. You only have 8.
Let's see. Spells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh shoot! I do only have 8. Dang it! Mother poop. How many cantrips should I have?
You have them all.
Okay, I'm back.
All right. Time to go buy some spells.
Welcome back, Chan.
So
And it can be any level, right?
Aye, aye. Okay.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm so excited for. I added 2 new spells. I'm like, oh, this is exciting.
Why would you ever take off invisibility and just add a greater invisibility?
I'm sorry, say that again.
If I were you, I would just take off invisibility and just use greater invis
Greater
instead.
I didn't even know I had invisibility. Oh, I do. have
You?
invisibility.
Oh no, you're not a Fey patron. Sorry, you're a fiend.
All right, so waiting on EG and Chan.
No, Chen's already here.
I'll just mute it and shut off the camera.
I'm eating ice cream.
I'm eating ice cream.
Come on, show us. Make it a mukbang.
Yeah, come on, man. That's content. Everything is content, remember?
All right, buddies.
What kind of ice cream?
I don't know, cookies and cream, and I just put chocolate on it.
I don't really care for ice cream unless it has a bunch of Snickers and a bunch of Twixes and a bunch of caramel in it.
Oh gosh, I
That way,
like
like
ice
it's
cream
like half.
fan.
That way, it's like half ice cream and then half all sweet stuff.
I like fruity ice cream, so like strawberry and raspberry and stuff like that.
Isn't
I
that
usually like
sherbet?
sherbet better, like orange sherbet or like
No,
watermelon.
no, not
Yes.
sherbet. Sherbet, as some people say, isn't as good to me,
For a bit.
but it's all
Yeah.
right.
Sorbet is better.
Sorbet is fucking bomb.
There's an ice cream shop in Salt Lake called Normal Club, and they have raspberry this month. So
Mm.
it's literally the best ice cream I've had in my entire
Dude.
life.
Mochi ice cream is fucking bomb, and when you
Oh
get
my
the coffee
gosh.
flavor, it's over. It's
So-
the
I
best thing on earth.
love mochi.
Yeah, mochi
Mochi's
and then
so
mochi
good.
ice cream is amazing.
Dude,
So
I have not had mochi in a while.
everyone in the chat, if you're new, if this is your first time watching, during intermissions, we're usually just open, free talking. If you have any questions or anything, it's a good time to throw them out. During the episode, we usually just respond in chat and say things in chat so that we don't break the actual story. So, hello everyone and welcome.
Welcome, heart and heart.
What? Where did EG go? To take a dump or
Taking a
what?
shit.
Yeah. So, Toma, by the way, you the only reason you take any exhaustion at all is because of pebbles.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, another thing we're gonna have to discuss is technically the Tormentor houses 4 people, but I'm gonna allow it to house 5. But the 5th person has to be kind of like hanging on the outside, kind of.
Ibs.
All right, that was easy. Calyx hanging on the outside.
Dude, I will totally hang out, especially with the item that I just said. I'm gonna be looking like a awesome. Speaking of, well, I guess no, you'll just tell me.
Um, yeah, if you're
No,
actively.
hold on. I'll DM me because I want it to be like a, oh my,
I
It-
can also cast Tensor's Floating Desk, so you can be surfboarding behind us.
Oh gosh, that's a pretty cool way to solve it too.
Yes, I so want to do that.
All right, so you'll be always just 20 feet away from where I am, but it'll just keep falling, and it's invisible though, so gonna be have to be a little bit careful when you're riding the waves.
How good is Calyx at surfing?
I don't know. I have.
We'll find out.
How good is Mars at surfing? I haven't gone surfing since like I was like 10.
I mean, that's better than nothing. I've never been surfing.
Well, I mean, it's because you can't really surf in Utah.
Yeah, I've been.
Is it similar to paddleboarding?
No.
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 I would think it's more. If anything, the only
It's a
thing you
question.
can do on a lake that's close to it would be wakeboarding. But wakeboarding,
Is-
you're strapped in.
Question: is Far Step essentially Misty Step, but just at a longer, instead of 30 feet, it's 60 feet?
I actually don't know Far Step. I only know Misty Step.
I don't know. Ask your mom. I far stepped her last night.
Oh.
Whose
Is that
fart
why she
box
was
did
so
you
disappointed
fart
this
step?
morning?
No, it's also concentration. Just remember that, so you can't hex or do other stuff. But it's a Misty Step, except longer and it lasts for a while.
Okay, because I might just take off Misty Step and get Far Step.
So, if for the item you want, Kalik, because we're
Uh-huh.
probably going to have to play it out in game if you want it now.
Yes.
So my question is, do you want it now, or
Uh-huh.
do you want to wait?
I mean, selfishly, I want it now because I'm just a greedy asshole. But if I don't know about it, right? Like if my character doesn't know about it, and if it's not ready yet, he's not gonna want to use it until he knows it's ready.
Okay, so this is a moment where you have to make a decision,
Uh-huh.
and I'm technically out of game asking you as a player,
Uh-huh.
but things will happen in game. Do you
Uh-huh.
want it now, or do you want to wait?
I want it. Okay, whatever makes more sense. as
No.
far as- Damn you,
Answer
Cole.
the question.
Stop trying to avoid responsibility. Answer
know
the
why.
question. You're a teacher. You need responsibility.
Okay, how about?
Do it. Just say now. You know you wanna.
I do.
Howard.
I do.
Howard.
I really, really do.
Howard.
No.
What's the context of
Oh,
this
wait.
conversation?
Oh, wait.
Why are we? What are we getting?
Wait,
Well,
how
we don't
later
know.
is later? How much later is later? Like
We'll
next
find
session?
out. I will answer that. Later would be around level like 15-ish.
Oh my god! Hell no!
All right, so like next year.
Okay, I want it now then.
Okay, cool. All right,
If it's
everybody
gonna be
ready?
level 15. We're level 9. We're not gonna be level 15 for another year and a half.
Everybody ready?
We're
All right.
Okay,
Aye, aye, Captain.
cool. All right.
Are you ready, kids?
Wow.
Aye, Captain.
God damn it.
Oh.
This episode.
Oh.
Okay, all right. You guys, we got an
No,
hour
we're
and
gonna
a
get
half.
demonetized.
Yeah, you sing
Oh,
it.
yeah.
You sing it too well. All right. So, while you guys are sleeping, Kalik is watching. Right, you're standing guard.
Meditatingly watching the area.
All right. So, while you're alone watching, you are approached by a archdevil, and it just walks up to you very nonchalantly, and it looks at you and says, "I've seen what you want. I've heard your thoughts. What if I told you that I could make it in reality with the snap of my fingers?"
You offer a good bargain, sir. And what exactly would you want in return?
He snaps his fingers and unfurls a contract, and he just motions his hand. It's like, oh, nothing much. Just a quick signature.
Okay, I'm gonna look at the contract.
It is written in Infernal. Can you read Infernal?
I know someone that can read Infernal.
Oh, I can.
I mean, I
read
can.
Infernal.
Everybody
Literally-
can except for Kalik.
Everybody
Motherfucker.
but Kayla can read it.
I missed Infernal School. Hmm.
It teaches Spanish, not Infernal. What are you doing?
Huh.
While you're sitting there thinking, he snaps his other hand, and
Uh-huh.
within it is displayed the exact thing that you want, exactly how you thought of it. Even a little better, actually. It looks so nice.
Okay. I'm going to. Can I wake up Joel?
I definitely don't think you have any power to walk away from this.
Fuck. I don't like signing things that I don't know. Like Kalik would not do that. But also, this is really good.
He looks at you and can see that you're struggling, and he says, "It's a simple price to pay for power. It won't hurt too much."
Depends on the price. Shit. Hold on. Do I have a read Infernal? Hold
Yeah,
on.
did you take Comprehend Languages? Is that a
I
spell that warlocks can
didn't.
take?
You didn't take that pact boon.
Hold on.
I'm pretty sure there is one that lets you
Eyes of the Rune Keeper.
Eyes of the Rune Keeper. That's what. Wait, I think you
Hmm.
do.
I
Alright.
did have that one.
You have, or did you change it?
No, I
changed
kept it. Because
Alright.
I wanted to keep that. That was the
You
whole
have
reason
16 seconds before
All right.
the
Yeah,
devil
I'm gonna
leaves.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna read it.
Wait, you have to make sure that you have it.
Well, if I don't, I definitely meant to because I.
If I don't, I definitely meant to.
No, that was one of the things that I
15.
wanted to keep.
Is Joel not aware of
14.
this? Like,
No, no one's aware. 14. 13.
Hold on.
12.
No, I think you
11,
changed it.
No.
You changed your
shit.
invocations.
Why would I do that?
9.
Because I think you wanted to speak with dead at will.
Uh,
instead
No,
of...
why would I do that?
a pen appears in your hand. 9.
Okay, I read it.
Okay, so you sign, you mean?
No, I read it
How do you read it?
using the using the eyes of the Rune Keeper.
Does
You
does he?
You don't have it.
I'm just gonna have to have you sign on the dotted line, my friend.
All right, I sign.
All right. So you.
Is it like how Ariel signed the contract with
Yeah, I'm gonna say so fucking bone right now.
So he snaps, and the contract goes with him. The thing drops on the floor, and he disappears. And you feel this excruciating pain from the top of your head, and
Uh-huh.
also any amount of anything worth gold sort of vanishes from your person. Not your clothes or anything like that, but any gems, any gold, any silver, stuff like that. You can feel it leave you.
Okay.
And you have the item. The item we will talk about later.
Uh-huh.
I will take it into account on my side, but then I'll
Uh-huh.
tell you the stats after.
Okay.
But yeah, excruciating pain coming from your forehead.
Okay. Like what part of my forehead? Like the front?
About the right and the left side.
Okay. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna touch. Like, do I feel anything?
Yeah, so you feel a bulge underneath your skin, and you feel something break through your skin. And at this moment, you guys,
Fucking horns.
Kalik just starts screaming, and you guys hear chuckling, this, not ethereal, but weird chuckling in the distance. And everyone roll perception real quick.
Did we all wake up at this point then? Or is this to try and hear the?
This is if you hear it through what you're doing. Yeah.
19.
15.
natural 20 plus 1?
All right, nice.
I'll
Toma?
use the luck point.
5.
5? All right. Toma is sound asleep, like snoring. Pebbles is drooling on the ground as well. Void hears something, but he's kind of really hurting and sore, so he just rolls over.
Damn it!
Joel and Conda just hear Kalik screaming outside watching the vehicle.
I roll over and go back to bed.
I will take my head out of the bubble.
Yep.
You're gonna
Mr.
take just your
Kalik.
hair out?
Head. My lips. You can only see. Mr. Kalik, how are you? Are you okay?
I can't even say. I'm just like, ah!
Yeah, so you look
I guess that's not.
and
I-
you see him touching his head, and you see like horns growing through, like like they're pushing his fingers aside, growing through, and Kalik now has horns. And
Wait, so question.
let me read this to you real quick.
Okay.
The character grows horns that can't be removed by any means short of divine intervention.
Jeez.
Sounds
Okay.
like fun.
Also,
Mhm.
as long as they persist, the character detects as a fiend when subjected to detect evil and good spells or similar magic.
So here's
Qu-
the question I have. Hold on.
Okay.
If I can channel my own divinity, which is what I do since I was a god at one point, can I use some form of divine intervention to help Kalik get rid of those?
Divine
Horns?
intervention is a specific feat where.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Never mind then.
But you
get it
will
at
get
10th
it.
level.
You will get it soon. Yeah. It's like a once per day, and if it works, you can't use it for 7 days, and if it fails, you can't use it for the day.
So Cole, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
So I was still disguised. I was still essentially, because of massive many faces, I was disguised as a tiefling. So would I still be looking like a tiefling with 2 extra horns, or did I, because it was such excruciating pain, I couldn't focus? Well, because it's a mask of many faces, so I don't know if it even, like, it's not a concentration thing. It's just I have it.
Yeah, so basically
Well,
how-
it also lasts for 1 hour. So did you recast it over and over again?
It's always recasted. So that's what I'm saying. Like, would it have dissipated and I would have just looked like Kalik, or would I still look like the
yeah,
tiefling?
this knocked you out of it basically, and
Okay.
now you look like Kalik with horns.
Okay.
But good note is you can only look like Kalik with horns now, or something else that naturally has horns. If you were trying to disguise yourself as something without horns, I would say it would be very hard and maybe not work, but we can look into that later. That's kind
Okay.
of
Well,
kind
'cause
of
I'm
a weird
assuming-
mechanic.
Okay. Well, because I'm assuming, well, that wasn't even what I was going with. I was just merely just for narrative purposes. What would be happening to Kalik? Would it be so much excruciating pain that the disguise self
Yeah.
dissipates and he looks like Kalik?
Yep.
But I'm assuming in the future, when he does do disguise self, the horns would go away.
Yeah.
But again, we can talk about that later.
Yeah. Yep.
It's an illusion, so you can just put the illusion over the horns.
Right. That's what I was. That's
You
exactly.
just have
what I
a
was-
really big head.
Anyways, there you go. After the horns grow through, you stop screaming, and on the ground in front of you is what you wanted.
All right. So, do I describe what it looks like, or do I wait?
You
Should I-
can. That's up to you. You can.
Okay. So, well, who's awake? Is anyone? Because I'm not going to describe it.
Kona
unless-
is awake and he's gonna go over to Mr.
Joel's-
Kalik. That your skin color has changed and your facial features.
Okay.
Is it-
So I'm
Are you
hunched
the
over.
changeling?
Hold on. I'm hunched over. I'm gonna real quick grab the item and hide it, and then I just look up and I go. I'm just like touching the now horns. How is it shaped? Is it straight? Or is it like a curve? Like what are we talking about here? Like is it tiefling type?
I would say that we can go based off of your character drawings and decide what
Okay.
looks best. That
Okay.
how they look isn't the important part, really.
Okay.
so.
Cool. Anyways, I'm just like, I'm totally just not even acknowledging that he's there because I'm just so. I'm just, Kalik is so not confused, but just so it's just such an intense experience. He's just touching the horns, like, what the just happened, right? I have horns now. What?
I mean, you always had horns ever since I saw you.
No,
Are you
no.
okay? Do you need a? I have restoration. If you are in some pain or debilitation that causes you to forget your own face and features.
No. I that was a disguised form that I have. It's a thing. It's some, but this is me. This is what I look like, but I just didn't have these before.
So I have a question.
What's up?
Avernus is a plane of hell, correct?
Yes, it is technically sort of.
Does that mean we'll find Emo Joe down here?
It's possible. So I'll give you guys another quick little just thing here. Avernus serves as the front line of the great clash between the evil forces of chaos and law known as the Blood War. Demons from the Abyss use the river Styx to enter Avernus, where they hurl themselves against infernal legions of devils. So, let's see. Avernus is not a place expressly for the punishment of evil souls. Instead, it represents a next level for evil souls after they end their wicked lives as mortals.
Okay.
It is part of the 9 hells, but it's also kind of like a gate is kind of like an entry
Like
area.
a more intense purgatory.
So I guess
Yeah.
Joel kind of watching Kalik. Joel's gonna be like, "Hey, Kalik, what you got there?"
Oh, nothing much. Just threw these, apparently.
Kalik, you know better.
Wait, is Joel? Where is Manslayer at this point? Sorry.
I'm outside. I'm leaving my body out because I can't leave the damn thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
your screaming woke up Joel and Conda.
I was gonna say I'm okay. I just grew horns, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I take out my
um,
spirit.
I'm gonna have to have you roll a deception.
All right. Wait, I have to roll deception?
Yes.
Oh,
You're
okay.
good at it.
Oh, I am good at it. I have like a plus, like whatever deception. +9. Suck on that +9. That's an 18. I'm deceptive as fuck. I'm just be like
18 plus 9 or 18 total?
18 + 9.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well, that's good to know.
I mean, you guys can roll against him if you want, but he seems pretty dang deceiving. I would say that it succeeds in it and just tells you guys, I just grew horns.
I'm just gonna be
I
like,
mean,
I think maybe this is Meg trying to communicate with me, or maybe I don't know. Maybe just the time spent here has just influenced me this way. I know that when I cast Disguise Self and I changed and did my tiefling form, it definitely turned out more evil. Maybe it's just the influence of all this evilness.
yeah, I mean, I've heard of people changing to their time in Avernus. I would just recommend not maybe try when you disguise yourself to be someone else like you. If you, who knows? Next thing we know, you could like grow wings. If you disguise an out of Crowcroft.
I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna disguise self and change the tiefling. What happens?
Yeah, if you're changing to tiefling, you don't really have too many worries. It's fine.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna snap. I'm instantly gonna look like the tiefling that I did, like I was before.
Horny tiefling.
I'm a horny tiefling.
All right, Joel and Conda, are you guys going back to sleep?
Well, Joel doesn't sleep, so Joel's just gonna go back to sitting and doing what Joel does.
Okay. All right, you guys make it through the night. After that, everyone wakes up in the morning, and I guess Void and Toma don't really notice anything different because Caleb's
Was that a long rest?
disguised back. Yeah. So go ahead and hit long rest on your sheet, and also gain 3,000 XP.
Ooh, baby, a triple.
We all gain 3,000.
Yes.
Wait, what are we at before we do the experience? Just to make sure.
We should be
53,000?
Yeah, you.
I'm at 51.
I'm at 53,200, I think. Let me.
Because I wasn't.
Yeah.
I was just making sure from the
Just
casino
what
episode.
XP should I be at?
I'm at 53 and 2,000.
Okay, yeah. So you.
Sorry, 53,200.
E.g., you should match what they're at.
Yeah. So we'll be at 56,200 then.
Sounds about
How
right.
much are we adding? Sorry, 3,000.
Yes.
Okay.
Sweet.
Hey, halfway, baby.
Halfway there.
Cool. All right. So afterwards,
Living on a prayer.
you guys go back into the fort. You pick up Lulu. There's nothing else you want to do in the fort, right? You guys are ready to head to Harriman Hill.
So Joel, I think we should kill everyone at the fort.
Nope. Too late now.
All right, let's go. Let's get in
How
this
far away
machine
is the
and go.
fort?
You guys stayed right outside of it, so.
How away is where we're going? Is it like a day's travel?
Did Lulu tell you guys how far it was? I think she said.
Nope, she didn't say
No.
anything. Oh, she didn't even tell us where we're going. She just said I know where to go, and then she went to sleep.
Yeah.
All right.
Passed out.
So yeah, you guys pick her up, and she's like excitingly flapping. Okay. So we just gotta go to Harriman Hill. Real quick. I think from my memories that's where we gotta go. And so who picked up the map again? Was it?
I think.
I believe I think it was.
I think it was
Champ?
Void.
There's a map.
Yeah, it dropped from the sky, and it says stuff.
It was either Void or Joel.
I thought it was me.
I thought it was Kalik, to be honest.
Yeah.
Definitely wasn't me because I don't even have it written down.
Okay.
All
That
right.
was me.
But anyways, you guys start heading there, and I have the wrong one on my side. Can I get it to show you guys where you're going? Anyways, Lulu knows. I'll have the right map on my side for next time. So-
Knows all.
Previously, I only ran one Roll20, but I'm rolling two now, so I guess I can technically have different things. Okay, cool. So you guys start heading out. Actually, you know what? I can ping you where it is, because I know. I just have a million sources to look through for this frickin' place. So it is. She's pointing in this direction on the map. Do you guys see that ping?
Where are we right now?
You guys right now are. Oh, you're shitting me. So one of the great things about Avernus is even though you have a map, nothing still makes sense. So I'm not making that up, to be honest. You even with a map, you can't really get your bearings. So you guys have no idea where you are now. But Lulu knows where to go, so you follow Lulu. Unless you don't, then you'd have to tell me that.
Yes, we are following Madame Lulu.
Okay, cool. So everyone gets in the machine. Kalik, you're sitting back on a floating disc.
Yeah, I can. If that's what he want, if he was gonna cast that, I can do that, or I can just chill on the side.
Yeah. You wanna be in the surfboard, the sensors.
Whatever's easiest. If you would wish to save your spells,
It's a ritual.
Huh?
It's a ritual,
Oh, it's a ritual.
so I can just keep on casting it, no matter what.
Sure, why not?
Alrighty, I'll do that then. And but before we do, I have a spell that will bolster the abilities, or at least the skin and toughness of an individual. Which one of you would be in direct combat most?
Yeah, so I was gonna ask real quick. Joel, are you driving?
Yeah, I'll drive.
Okay. Do you want to appoint who you think should be in the helm, and then who should be in the harpoon?
No, I'll let them figure it out for themselves.
Okay, cool. So Joel hops in to drive, and then go ahead, Conda. Sorry.
No, it's just that I have a spell from my clan. We use it usually for warriors before they go to battle. It'll let you guys take a few more hits from enemy weapons. Which one of you would have most use of it?
Oh, sorry. The helm is the driver, so Joel is at the helm, and someone can be at the harpoon, and then the rest of you are kind of hanging out.
I guess I'll say, well, see, as I have no ranged capability, I will take the harpoon, yes? And to answer your question, Konda, I think I bear the brunt of all of these slash and gash and magical might of enemies. So if you...
All right. I have some half non-half orcs are a little bit squeamish about this, but you would have to eat a piece of my heart to do so.
Well, you've come to the right place.
All right. So Konda is gonna take his spear, stab it in him, and you see that it kind of phases throughout things. And when he takes it out, there's a piece of his heart there. And if you eat it, you'll get temporary hit points. It's life transference, the spell I'm casting.
Boyd is not at all squeamish about eating hearts.
So I'll take a piece of your heart, chew it up. A little tough.
All of me is that way. Let's see.
Not as fatty as the other ones I've had.
You get 66 temporary hit points, and I take 33 points of damage.
Oh, baby, a 66.
All right, Kalik, are you able to stay the full next hour?
I should be.
Okay, cool. All right, so you guys are all in. Is there? I sent you guys the Tormentor. If you guys can kind of work together to keep track of that stat block and run that, it'll help me out a lot.
I'll keep track of it. I'll do it in each of my notes sections. I'll keep a...
Yeah, there's just a lot to it, so it's a pretty cool thing that you guys are driving along. As you guys all get in, you can hear the soul coin that's in the furnace right now just kind of screaming.
Real quick,
yeah.
Cole, because of what happened, did I also lose the soul coin that I had on hand as well, or is it just gold?
Oh shit, you did. You lost your soul coin.
Are you sure? Because the soul coin doesn't have any monetary value.
Right.
It
That's what I'm
does.
saying.
It
does in Avernus, doesn't it?
Yeah, 110%. It is very currency related to devils. So
Fuck. All right.
Huh.
it's
Well,
like the
you
only
said-
currency in Avernus, technically.
So now I don't have any...
Okay, so technically he loses his soul coin, but he keeps all of his gold.
No,
No.
he loses both.
Well-
So I've
Well-
lost all my 150 gold.
Yeah, so, I mean, out of game, he signed a contract with a devil that had things in it. When you bargain with the devil, there's always side effects, there's always things that the devil wants from you. And it's not even necessarily things the devil wants. It's just
to fuck with you.
exactly like they can do things to you and ask things of you that don't even really benefit them. And one of them is your soul, and you're lucky you didn't sign one to sign away your soul. So
Yeah, couldn't be me.
yeah, we've had a little bit of experience with signing contracts before. So
That's why I was so hesitant of signing that contract, but I really wanted it.
So, you guys get in. You hear the screams that are powering the machine, and you guys start to head off.
Okay, so I can add the Tormentor on D&D Beyond. I can manage its fuel per hour, hit points,
Yeah.
exhaustion. Do we get exhaustion for piloting it?
No, you guys are all evil, so
Oh, okay.
you
Makes
guys
sense.
you guys are well suited to travel this place.
No, if I understand it correctly, the reason why you get exhaustion is because the constant screams of the tormented souls, right?
Yeah, basically, for good alignment people, it's very hard to be down in here. The heat, the screams, the suffering, it wears on you and causes exhaustion. Not to mention, it's really hard to find food and drink, but you guys got a decent amount from the hag, so.
I can also create water if needed. It's actually what works in Avernus.
What did you say, Brian?
There's a spell called Create Water then people can cast. That's even, I don't know if it's
spells haven't
available.
been working.
Yes.
What do you-
So, it works. The water just tastes foul because all water here tastes foul.
Okay, can I precipitate it to taste like lemonade instead? Because it's a thing people can do.
I mean, yeah, if it's a thing that you can do, you can, overpower
you can-
the foul taste.
Yeah, you can change the taste of food and drink with precipitation.
Can we
It
say
tastes
that
like-
it's really sour lemonade?
Sure, I
Fermented
love
lemonade.
sour lemonade. Anyhow,
Yeah.
Kind that burns with every sip.
All right. Well, you guys are off and running to the races. You think you're going in the right direction. Everything's going around. Everything is going on around you as usual. Fire, brimstone, things flying through the air. For the first little bit, nothing pays you any mind, and you get a little out, and after a little bit, your machine and it stops in the middle of the plains. And you look in the furnace, and the current soul coin has been used up.
Okay.
So now we're at
Well,
zero.
I know Toma. Oh,
I
sorry,
would
I'm not in
rather
character.
not use one.
So
I'm sorry, what do you mean? We must vroom vroom our way out of here.
Do we not have another one?
Well, Toma, don't you have two?
No,
No.
you
all
had
have
one, Void had one, and Toma had one.
Oh. I thought someone had
And
two.
that is all that you guys know. The other thing is, e.g., is I nerfed the soul coins because the fuel that they give you is too much. Which I think
Okay.
I already told you guys.
Yeah, you said 12 hours.
Yep, 12 instead of 24.
Okay.
as a measure of goodwill, I have one soul coin. If I am the new guy, I figure I might as well earn my keep a little bit.
Guess I'm sitting in the harpoon like, just hurry up and put that in. Let's get on with it.
I put
Let's
in
go,
a thingy
let's
then.
go, let's go.
All right. Yep. Conda tosses it in, and the fires start back up, and vroom, you're off again. And you
I really must make an enchantment to silence these souls. It wears on the ears.
yeah.
I think it is rather relaxing to listen.
so.
Early read.
As you guys are driving, Kalik falls asleep on his floating disc. So you guys are traveling across. The way that you're heading actually looks kind of wrong, but you're losing kind of concept of time and direction. Things are popping up that you think you've seen before. But if you turn to Lulu, she's still, happy as can be, knows where she's going, trucking on. But after about another half mile, you see a plume of red dust billowing in the distance, and you see this gargantuan infernal war machine barreling straight in your direction. And as it gets closer, you see someone kind of going on the top of it, and you see this. Oh, did that not work?
I cast blur right away.
Did you guys have that pop up? Because it didn't pop up on my side. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
That was
Yep.
so delayed. Yeah, you see this on the top of the machine, just barreling straight at you.
Is Lulu with us?
Yes, of course.
Guys, I have a suggestion.
What is it?
Me and Lulu go on top of the machine or the vehicle, and we drive parallel to this thing. And when it gets close, we have Lulu push him off with her trumpet, and then we can kill him while he's on the floor.
Okay, this plan is taking a long time. Permission to fire, Captain.
You do what you feel you got to do.
I fire my harpoon cannon.
I'm not going to restrict you on that one.
All right. So as the machines get barreling closer to each other, you guys are now in some freaking vehicle-to-vehicle combat. Everyone roll initiative.
Oh my gosh. Dude, it's like freaking Pirates of the Caribbean, but like on land ships.
So yeah, we're gonna start in vehicle initiative.
I hate.
Got a 2.
So
Dude, we're essentially playing Mad Max.
So a 5.
yes. Okay. Yeah, just type them out for me.
Anna's gonna use luck to get a little bit more.
All right.
Roll. Oh man, I think I missed on reading something, to be honest.
Do you guys hear that?
Aye.
No, just some dogs barking.
Go kill him.
So Joel, I'm assuming everything that has to do with the vehicle you can do. So do you have this stat page open?
Not at the moment.
All right. I'm assuming since you're driving, you have access to be able to use like its crushing wheels, raking scythes.
I thought the scythes were a weapon,
then
so
juke.
someone was manning those.
Yeah, I thought there was a section in the book that explicitly talked about vehicle combat, but now I'm not finding it in the book. Let's see here.
I'm not sure because it just says that the weapons are protruding out of the side of the vehicle.
Yeah, sorry about this. Give me a second.
If you look at the harpoon flinger, it says it requires 1 crew.
Yeah.
Yes, but we're not talking. So I'm in the harpoon flinger, but I think because Joel's driving, he can use crushing wheels
Mm-hmm.
and raking scythes, and I believe the scythes are just sticking out of the vehicle, and the crushing wheels is just like literally running them over.
Well, that's not even an action. It's something that happens, at least raking sights.
Yeah.
Look below, the helm and harpoon finger are the only thing that requires action. Breaking sights only happens automatically when it's near a creature. That
I know. What I'm saying is because he is driving, he could decide to use his action.
It doesn't decide. It does it automatically.
What I'm saying is he can decide to drive towards the car and let these things happen, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
So I know it happens automatically because everything's a saving throw that someone has to avoid. He doesn't physically attack someone. He drives near them, and the person that's getting attacked has to dodge out of the way of both the things that he can do. So I'm assuming that because he's driving, he's not able to drive and cast a spell.
Yeah, I think all of this first combat is going to be vehicle versus vehicle until you get out of the vehicle. So I think actually the only initiative is vehicle versus vehicle, and then you can do the things, but you guys can tell me what you think because I literally can't find the vehicle combat in the book.
Then I think just because you can't find it, we probably should just all head out as soon as possible, and then just do regular combat. Just so that it's easier on you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll start with that, and then I will, I guess, use supplemental information to figure out the combat.
All right, that works. So we all do a Tokyo
Hey-
Drift screech,
hey,
and we
Cole?
all roll out ready for action.
Yeah. What's up,
I
Kaylee?
have a here. I'm just gonna send you a link, but I think I might have found it.
Yeah, so on Reddit, they were basically just like the best way to do the combat is just theater of the mind and then have actual combat. But
Right. I also think because it also tells us the vehicle gives us 3/4 cover, so that means
Yeah.
we're all exposed. So now that I read it, it's different than what I thought from the picture. I think like Joel's initiative would be the car,
yeah,
and then everyone else can take an action where they are. So like
Yeah.
my initiative would be the harpoon, and the other initiatives would be whatever they want to do, spell casting, weapon damage, whatever.
Yeah.
cool.
And the same thing for the other.
I
Yeah,
figured that's how. I
tormentors.
figured that's how it's gonna play out.
Yeah, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna start the first round is vehicle versus vehicle, and then everyone's gonna jump out and wail on each other.
Mm-hmm.
Sound good?
Aye, aye.
Okay.
Sure, yeah.
So your initiative for your vehicle should just be a D20 plus 0, I'm pretty sure.
It's got a
Plus
dex
2.
+2.
Wait, cause yeah, my vehicle's huge and your guys' is small. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So
But then again, we can just. I guess then. Does Joel roll the vehicle initiative?
yes.
I rolled a 5.
Okay,
So you
cool.
got a 7.
So this vehicle catching you guys off guard is going to go first.
Wait, how did a gigantic vehicle catch us off guard?
It rolled an 18.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant it was gonna.
No,
I thought
no,
you meant it
no,
was getting
no.
like a surprise round or something.
No. Also, EG, roll your. No, that'll happen on your turn. That makes sense. Okay, cool. But I will allow Kalik to have a turn to try to do something versus the other vehicle because he's outside of it,
Okay.
which makes sense to me. So this vehicle is going to go first, and it is going to drive up, and this is versus your vehicle basically. It is going to try to shoot 2 harpoons at you first. So it's going to be first one they're rushing, flying towards you guys, and it's kind of hard to hit harpoons. Whizzes way past you guys. The other one, what is your vehicle's AC?
21.
Oh, you shitting me. It hits though, but that was close. That's cool. So it is going to do this damage to your vehicle, not to anyone else.
All right.
So 8 damage as one of the harpoons just smashes into the side, and
Okay.
then it's gonna get up close, and it's going to try to smack the side of your car with a wrecking ball, and that hits, and so it's gonna smash into the side, and does 38 damage to your vehicle.
Holy shit!
GG.
How much hit points does your vehicle
We have
have?
14 hit points left on the fucking tormentor.
All
Wow,
right.
I'm so glad I wasted my fucking book for this.
So on
We have to roll mishaps.
Yeah, there was something about mishaps. It was damage threshold 10, mishap threshold 20. What does that mean exactly?
Means when
Ooh.
we're below 20, I think that we have to roll for mishaps and then take that just.
All right, so I think there has to be a page. Where's the other?
Just roll.
page?
You scroll down. Mishaps.
I'm
oh,
not. I'm on D&D. I'm in my character sheet. I'm not on the other one. So I don't see
I don't see
whole
the
thing.
mishaps on the.
yes.
Me neither.
There's the link is just to the left. I have to roll a d20. So was it
Alright,
2 attacks, different attacks, or 1 full attack?
Joel, do you want to roll the D20? It was 2 attacks.
only one of them you have to roll for though.
Yeah. There's only 1 hit.
5.
You only get 5 furnace rupture. The vehicle speed increases by 30 feet until this mishap ends. Repair DC 15 strength.
Oh, that's so cool. One of you can work on repairing it though. So
That is cool.
All right.
so Toma or Konda, whichever one is more suited, one of you is gonna rush to try to repair it. So I'll let you guys decide who wants to try to repair.
I feel like I
There's
would
a
be better
motorcycle
for...
version of this. Oh, dude, sorry.
It's a strength check, right?
Yeah, but it would just be a straight DC because none of
It
us have the
says,
right
whoa,
tools.
whoa, whoa. It says it takes an hour trying to restore hit points, so I can't do that.
Oh yeah, we have to kill these guys first, then, and then focus on the vehicle.
Okay.
To end a mishap,
Oh, I think this whole thing is where all of the
okay, so
vehicle
to end a
combat
mishap,
is.
it's easier.
Appendix B.
We must use our action.
Yeah,
with
the only thing
disadvantage.
I can really do is end a mishap, but the rest of them remove exhaustion and restore hit points take an hour.
Yeah, but you can make it so it doesn't go
remove
further.
the mishaps so
Yeah.
that we're slow, so we're not slow.
Yeah.
Okay, what do I roll
Does
for that?
anybody have Smith's tools or Tinker tools?
I might
Um,
have tinker tools. I
I
doubt it.
have the brewer's supplies.
None of us can fix this damn thing.
I have a crowbar.
I should have gone a dwarf.
All right, Toma, do you want to try to rush to fix it and just roll a d20?
Uh,
I'm allowing you to do it just for flavor, so.
okay.
'Cause
I'll
it's
try to
fun.
fix it with ball bearings.
You just try to
I
fix
got
it.
I got a 13.
You don't
that
fix
fails.
it.
Yeah, that fails.
All right,
All
so
right.
you guys see Toma jump to try to like fix it and just like burns her hand, and she's like, "Ooh, that's hot, that's hot."
I'm immune to fire damage.
All right, Kalik, you have a turn to try to shoot something from your disc at the vehicle.
Okay. So is there anyone? I'm assuming.
Wait, he got an 11 for his initiative.
Yeah, your vehicle has a 7.
Right, but I have a 13.
Yeah, we're still in vehicle combat, but Kalik's outside of the vehicle, so I was going to allow him to shoot something off.
Oh. Okay, so I go with the vehicle?
Yes, yes. All the vehicle stuff is on its turn.
Okay.
So the way what he's doing essentially is because I'm not in the vehicle, he's letting me give me a turn after the vehicle, and then it'd be yours.
Yes.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. All right. So I'm going. How close? The vehicle's like right there, right? Like I could jump on the vehicle, right?
Yeah, you guys are pretty close together. If you want to, instead of shoot a ranged spell, jump on the other vehicle, you can.
Okay. And then are there two people on top of it, like Harpoon and?
Yeah, so if you are looking to figure out what is on the vehicle, you see the big werebore, and you see 2 other werebores that are operating the chomper and the wrecking ball, and then you see 2 were-rats who are operating the harpoon flingers.
Okay. Okay, Harpoon. I'm gonna go with. All right, I guess I'll attack the were-rats, the ones that are shooting the harpoon.
Okay, so the harpoon, they have half cover.
Okay. Who has no cover?
The vehicle? You can shoot directly at the vehicle.
Oh, I can?
Yeah, you can damage the vehicle.
Yeah, let's do that.
And your Eldritch
Okay.
Blast has force damage, so.
All right, I'm going to try to shoot one of the shoot like in the part of the wheel.
Okay. All
Try to
right.
get.
I'm gonna say if you roll a 19 or 20, you disable the wheel. So roll high.
All right, hold on. Let me. Okay, where's my Eldritch Blast? Okay, +9. Come on.
And you're using your new thing, correct?
Yes, I'm gonna flavor it here in a second. It just depends on.
Yeah, explain to everyone what happens.
I will. Okay. That is 16 +9. I'm assuming that hits.
16 plus 9?
Yep.
Yes, that hits.
Okay, cool. You know what? I'm gonna roll twice because I want to flavor the crap out of this. Okay. Nope, that fell off the edge. And that is a 9 plus 9.
Okay. That technically
Misses.
doesn't hit
Uh-huh.
normally, but with your new item it does.
Okay, this is what happens, right? So I'm standing on top of this, the floating disc. What you see is Kalik reaches onto his waist and he pulls out an item. He takes it forward and he aims at the wheel right in the centerpiece of the wheel twice, just shot and then another shot, bullseye.
Why do you keep saying item? What does it look like?
Okay, this item, hold on. This item that Kalik pulls out looks a little something like this.
Is it in Discord?
No, he's
No, he's
just
showing it on the
It's
video.
on the so
So
essentially you notice that this item has a faint bluish darkish aura emanating, spiraling throughout this item. And you notice that as Kalik takes his eldritch energy, it wraps around this item and essentially a beam shoots out of it.
why don't you just call it a gun?
It is a gun.
Why are you taking away all his flavor? Why don't you just call it a gun?
Chan, why don't you just get immersed? Like,
Also-
hello?
If you notice, this gun also has a slicey dicey bit.
All right.
So
Bayonet.
You can use it to pop beers.
So,
So you're-
basically,
So basically, you're like a hunter from, fucking Destiny,
how I see
using
it,
using a pistol.
oh,
and
I didn't think of that.
and
Yeah, I guess technically.
Kalik can change this if he wants, but how I see it is he basically looks like Lucian or whatever his name is from League
Yep.
of Legends.
That's what I was thinking.
But you see the energy flow through his hand, and then it winds up the hilt of the pistol, and it gains energy as it shoots out.
So it's kind of like Senna, Lucian's wife.
No,
That's kind of
we
how
don't,
her
we
weapon
don't play
looks.
League of Legends. We play good games, Chan.
But if you don't play League, Kalik, I can show you what I'm talking about.
I've played League a little bit, but I don't know if I've played Lucian.
Yep. So basically, that's what you see. Anyways, roll your damage.
Oh yes, let me do that. Okay. D10 plus 5. Here we go. D10.
You don't break the wheel, by the way, but still hits.
All right. That's 9. Okay, 9 plus 5. And that's a 7 plus 5.
Okay.
That
So
is
no
it, because I did not do Hex. Also, wouldn't have worked because it's necrotic, so it wouldn't work on metal.
I mean, ours doesn't have immunity to necrotic damage.
Yeah. What was your total damage? Sorry, I was reading.
Sorry. Oh, crap.
7 plus 5, and then what else?
9 plus 5.
Okay, cool.
27. Oh no.
Okay, cool. All right. So now it is your guys' vehicle turn. I will allow you to do all the vehicle things that you want. So the driver operates the certain things it'll say in there. The helm is the driver, and then you guys have harpoon, and then I think that's all your vehicle has, but you can double check.
So we have harpoon and whatever the driver wants
So,
to do with
raking
getting
scythe.
close to it.
Crushing wheels. I don't know. I don't know if I want to get closer to it and risk us getting even more fucked up. We can only take one more hit.
Yeah. So I think I'll just use the harpoon,
Okay.
and then we can all get out.
Okay.
as per what our plan is, I guess.
Yes.
So I'll shoot the harpoon. Fire the cannons. That's terrible. Yeah, that's a 10.
A 10? Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it does not hit.
I lose a harpoon. Shit!
Do you
I need to get used to this.
Okay, cool. So
Why didn't we have the melee guy shoot harpoons, you guys?
Hey, I use bows too. Shut your mouth.
It's really hard to shoot harpoons while you're driving like crazy. So
I have never used this before.
yeah, if you guys are not trying to crush them, which is probably a smart move and stuff like that, they skid and they stop, and jumps out, 3 total wereboars and 2 were-rats. You guys are still in your vehicle, but you can jump out and fight them.
Yeah, roll out.
Let's just say we all just rolled out and we used the initiative that we rolled for our characters.
Okay, cool. I was gonna give you the option to re-roll if you wanted, but you can stay as well.
Nope. We're right
I
in this.
think I'm alright.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let's see. Would you prefer if I rolled them all separately or all as one?
You're the DM, you prefer.
All as one might be too much for you guys, if I'm being honest. So...
Also, if you roll them all in one, if they get low on the initiative, then they'll just get ganked.
Why don't you do were-boars one and were-rats the other?
Okay, I'm
Group
down with
them
that.
like that.
I'm down with that. All right. All right. And the rats. Okay. All right. So initiative 24 was the highest, right?
Correct.
And then Conda, did you roll a 21?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 24, 21, 13, Void,
Okay.
11, Kalik,
Okay.
and I believe 8, Joel, because of your initiative, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So first, of course, is going to be Toma. You see in front of you 3 wereboars. One of the wereboars is this guy right here. Has a huge golden kind of hammer. The other 2 wereboars have just basic like wooden mallets. And then you see 2 were-rats. They kind of wear like normal clothing. It is. Let's see. I don't think it says, but yeah, they don't look to be too special. They look like the peons, and they have like raggedy clothes and stuff. But
Okay.
go ahead, Toma.
So I just realized that I haven't been playing my character good at all because I forgot about meta magic. And that would literally help me like every time I need to do something. So yeah, I'm gonna use 2 sorcery points to cast. Let me see. What do I want? I'm gonna cast Chaos Bolt at 2nd level as a bonus action. So I'm gonna roll to hit. 15 plus 8.
Who are you hitting?
I'll hit the little weak ones.
The were-rats?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, you hit.
Alright, and then 2d8. That's not a d8. Fuck, which ones are d8s?
Oh, Toma.
Okay, I found it. Okay, so 6 and 1. So poison or acid. Wow, garbage. I guess I'll use acid damage, so 7 plus 5, that's 12, and then I believe, yeah, 12. All right, so it's gonna take 13 acid damage,
Okay.
and then I am going to use. I'm just gonna cast Chaos Bolt again.
You can't use 2 spells.
You can't?
No, you
you can use a
only use a
cantrip.
cantrip. But
Or attack.
if you attack with a weapon, you can still get your sneak attack. Because you're going before someone else. And technically, this is a new initiative order.
Yeah. Okay. So
You can
I'll go
throw
ahead and
your
just
dagger.
jump.
I mean, you can throw a dagger, or you can run up and like hit him with your something.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and jump at the were rat,
Okay.
and I'm going to use green flame blade.
Cool. So when you do the acid damage, it melts into its skin, and it cries out. Looks like it's like going through it pretty efficiently. And then roll your next attack.
Okay, I'm trying to remember how to use green flame blade.
Just roll a hit.
Just roll the hit. Okay. So 13 plus.
Yep.
Well, since I'm attacking with my scimitar, plus 9 to hit.
Yep.
I have to roll an attack with this thing first. So 1d8. That's 8 plus 5, 13 piercing damage.
Plus another
Plus
D8
another
from green
D8.
flame.
Yeah. So 5, 13, 18. 18 damage. 5 are going to be flame. And then the other... The rest of that is piercing.
Okay, cool. So the flame, same thing, really hurts, melts a lot of its fur. The piercing, however, like the actual going in, trying to stab, it doesn't look like it is as efficient as it could be. But
Okay.
that is your.
Okay.
What was
Did you
that?
No,
roll
I
your
still
sneak
have
attack
one more
damage?
attack. Still have one more attack.
You rolled sneak attack, Chan?
Oh, I did not actually. Thank you.
You don't have another attack because you used the cantrip instead of an actual attack.
Yeah, that's true. You didn't take the attack action.
Didn't I just attack with it?
You attacked with a cantrip.
Oh, I guess. Okay.
Cool, but
so I'll just roll
sneak
sneak attack.
Yeah.
Trying to find it because I'm an idiot.
It's 3d6.
Thank you. I remember what d6 looked like. So 12 damage piercing.
Cool. All right. How do you kill the first were rat?
Oh, I have pebbles too. So I'll just.
You have to roll initiative.
I'll just
for
have pebbles kind of like slap it and it'll die.
You have to roll initiative for pebbles.
Isn't he sharing mine since he's attached to me?
Yes, but you rolled sneak attack damage, so you're
If
the
he-
one killing it.
Okay, so I'll just kind of stab it, I guess, and then I'll dash back to the car.
Yep. So you stab it, and the flame and all the other damage kind of just starts to consume it, and it turns to ash, and that is dead, and that would make it Conda's turn.
All right, how close are the were rats to the were boar?
Yeah, they're all kind of like in a C shape. So it goes raga draga, and then boar, and then now one rat from left to right.
All right, then I would like to cast Psionic Blast. I will get out and as much as I can get within a 30-foot cone.
All
Hopefully
right.
They need to roll dexterity saving throws.
Okay, cool.
DC 17.
I'll say that they're all within 30 feet. So let's see. So Raga Draga will be the metal dice. You said dexterity?
Yes, DC 17.
All right. So one fell for Raga Draga. The were rats. One fail. So only one of the boars succeeds.
Okay,
Everyone
so the
else
one that
fails.
all right, so the one that succeeded takes 30 points of force damage. The other ones just take sorry, the one that succeeded takes 15. The other ones take 30.
Okay.
And the one that failed, they are knocked back 20 feet and are knocked prone.
Ooh, good job.
Oof. Are they knocked into their infernal machines' weapons?
Roll a d20 for me, Conda.
All right. 11.
No, they kind of hit back against it, so they really only go about 10 feet, and then they take some bludgeoning damage as well from smacking into it, but they narrowly avoid the
Getting fucking
impaled.
skewered.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Kanda just takes the spear and slices it downward pretty hard, and then the force of the slash does all the force damage and knocks him back.
Okay.
And Void, I imagine you can do something with this now as I turn back.
Oh, I can definitely do something with this. Did they all survive, Cole?
Ooh, yeah. One of the were-rats is in very bad shape, though. He's like almost crumpled, like under the vehicle.
All right,
It
but
is
the wereboars
the
are good?
the boar's turns, though. So,
Alright.
one Ragadraga is going to use his turn to get up, of course, half his movement, and then move straight towards Konda. Very pissed at what you just did. And his fucking name, Ragadraga, is going to charge at you. Let's see here. Okay. Oh. Alright, that's cool. Alright, so it's going to try to be hitting you with its tusks right now. So it's charging at you, and oh no. Nat 20. I apologize.
That's alright.
So it is going to grab you up with one of its tusks, one of the nice ones you see there. And first, it is going to do this much slashing damage. And then I need you to do a strength saving throw.
I'm good at those.
And you also take, since it's charging, you also take 9 extra slashing damage.
All right. I rolled a 23.
All right, so you are not knocked prone. So you just see this thing like dig its feet in for a second after it got back up and just, and then it runs towards you and it just slams you and tries to get you on the tusk, but you kind of just slide
I grab
back.
onto it.
Okay. Cool.
I grab onto the tusk as he's trying to push me back.
Cool. All right, and so after that, it is going to try to. Oh shit! I did not double the damage, so you'll have to double that rolled damage.
All right.
Um.
What's its modifier?
It's +3. So it
Okay.
was so you take 23.
Yeah, Sorry, I forgot it was a crit. And then it is going to try to maul you, and it rolled a nat 1. So he is kind of taken aback by the fact that you don't get knocked prone from like all the force that he was rushing at you. And so he kind of just like knees down and tries to swipe and misses.
All right.
The other 2 boars are going to, one go to Joel and one go to Kalik to start off. First one on Kalik is going to hit. Same thing with the tusks, since it's charging at you. Kalik, are you ready?
Yes, sir, I am.
All right. So it is going to at first do 8 piercing damage, and then since it is charging, it's going to do an extra 3 piercing damage, and then same thing, try to maul you real quick, and it misses the maul. Now, next one, it's going to do the same thing to Joel, and misses. It charges at you, tries to get the tusks, misses that, and then tries to maul you. 15 versus AC?
Nope.
All right. That one is not at all going to do well. And after that, it is Void's turn.
This is very good. This is exactly what I am looking for. I'm jump, tumbles, roll out. And I'm going to say, I'll pay you back with this one, my friend. And I put 2 blades into Raga Braga.
All right, go ahead.
Take these. One's a natural 1, and the other one's a 27. 28.
All right, the 28 does hit.
All right. So I will, with my attack, I'm gonna pump a superiority die into him and try and trip him in front of him.
Okay.
So give me a strength saving throw.
On Ragged Draga.
Yeah, strength saving
I'm pretty sure he fails. What's the DC?
throw. 17.
Yep, he fails.
All right. So he's knocked prone, and he takes pretty sure that's just 11 piercing damage. And as he goes down, the blade that missed, one blade went in and I tipped him over. The blade that missed, I'm gonna flip over. I'm gonna stab him while he's on the ground. So that's gonna be at advantage. So that's gonna be 17
Damage?
to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, so then I'm gonna hit him again, and that's going to be just a simple 7 points of piercing damage as he's on the ground.
How much piercing damage?
7.
Okay.
Is he still alive?
Yes. Real quick, as you're stabbing him, immunity means they take no damage, right?
Yes.
Okay, but I'll just read this to you. The immunity to piercing from or slashing from non-magical weapons that
I have a magical weapon
that aren't silvered. So the magical weapon, does that negate the immunity even though it's not silvered?
Yes.
Yes.
What it means is it can be a normal weapon,
Okay,
but if it's silver,
cool.
it actually I think it deals double damage, right?
No, it
Because
just
I
takes
think
no damage.
he's vulnerable because were rats are vulnerable to silver, right? Or it just bypasses their immunity.
It just bypasses their immunity as far as I can see from the
Okay,
stat block.
yeah, because you can have a non-magical silver weapon, which is why it makes that distinction.
Yeah, cool. All right, so 7 damage was, and what else?
For the second attack, it's 7 damage. I mean, for the third attack, technically.
Okay, what was the second attack?
I missed the second. The first one was 11.
Okay.
So 18 total.
Okay, cool. That's what I needed to know. He is, of course, still standing. Anything else?
I'm good for now. We'll see how this plays out.
Okay, cool. It is the were-rat's turn, and he is going to stand up and just start booking it away for his turn, and that would make Kalik's turn.
Okay. So, this is what I'm going to do. Okay. So there's a guy in front of me, right? The guy that was attacking me?
Yes, one of the boars.
Okay. So, and are we still moving? Sorry, I was going back and forth because dog thing.
No, you're just kind of in a circle, like freaking like Fight Club between the two.
We got out of the
vehicles.
cars.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. We got okay, cool. So this is what I'm going to do. And crap, that's okay, there we go. Okay. Eldritch Blast, it's not considered a range attack, is it?
It is
It is.
considered a range attack.
Okay, so
The
then if
range
he's
spell
really
attack.
so then if he's close to me, it's a disadvantage. But then
Yeah,
You
but
take a
I
step
don't-
back.
okay.
Did you got off the disc?
I don't remember. I would assume not. But if the guy charged me, then I'm assuming he bunched me off, right?
Did the one actually hit you?
Well, yeah. You said I got 2 attacks. It was 7 and 8.
Okay, yeah, then I forgot to have you roll a strength check, so roll that real quick.
Okay.
How high is your floating disc, Brian?
The floating disc is always within 10 feet of me.
17,
So it would be-
18, 19.
Okay, yeah, so you're fine. So it charges you, but it just kind of is grazing you at the moment, and so doesn't knock you off the disc, so you can step off it or whatever.
Okay. So if I were to use Eldritch Blast, am I at disadvantage? Is he
You have
within
to
5
get
feet?
out of his melee range.
Okay. Doesn't matter because that's not what I'm gonna do.
Okay, all that time. All that time.
So there are still a lot of guys collected by the machine, right?
You're all kind of in a Fight Club like circle.
Oh, okay.
We're all within 5 feet of each other.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Like
Fine.
everyone has someone next to them.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Shoot, that should have been the first thing I did. Okay, well, I want to bonus cast Hex, because now it makes sense to use, and then I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast. All right. Bonus cast Hex. I'm gonna move out of his range, so I can hit him.
Okay.
So you are Eldritch blasting,
I am Eldritch Blasting. Yes.
and you're moving out of his range.
yes.
Yeah, so you take an attack opportunity.
yes.
Yeah, he misses.
Okay, so that's 11 plus 9. So that's 11 plus. Shoot, how did I not know my? There we go. Oh,
Yes,
it is 11 plus 9.
You hit.
Okay, and that's an 8 plus 5.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'm going to do that again. Oh, I have Repelling Blast, so it's gonna push him 10 feet.
For your Eldritch Blasts,
Yeah.
is there any DC or anything like that?
No, it just happens
How is this the first time you bring this up?
because I haven't
And
used
where
it
is
before.
it?
It's one of the cantrips that I have.
Yeah. You can one of the invocations.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just
as long as
because
you
it
hit
was
right
one of the
side.
ones that I
Is it-
added.
Is it in your features and traits?
It is.
Yeah, it's an Eldritch Invocation because after
There
I
it
leveled
is,
up, I
yeah.
got an extra one.
Okay.
So I was messing with it earlier.
Okay, cool. So are you able to cast Hex and do the Eldritch Blast with the pushback?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
because
then,
the Eldritch it's just like an add-on to my Eldritch Blast.
cool. Do you still
Oh.
get your second Eldritch Blast?
Yes, I still need to add the hex to that. That was my bad.
Cool.
That's 3.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm gonna do the same thing to the same guy, cause screw that guy. That's a 13 plus 9.
That hits.
Okay, whew! I'm just like, look at bitch. All right, and that is a 7 plus 5
Okay.
plus 6,
Okay.
so 18.
And that's a total of 20 feet that he gets pushed back?
Yep. So he slams.
yeah.
He slams again into the vehicle. Takes a little bit of damage. Oh shit! He's really hurting. He like kneels down and is like coughing up blood as you just poof, poof, and he just slides and then smashes his back against their vehicle. And then end of your turn, right?
That I'm gonna move. I only moved 5 feet away, so I still have 25. So I'm gonna move and 10 feet away.
Okay.
It gives me a good enough buff to.
All right.
Away.
Cool. So you move back to like basically your vehicle
Yes.
closely, and then it is Joel's turn. You have one werebore in front of you, and there is Ragadraga and another werebore. The one that Kalik was just attacking is in very poor sorts.
I want to shoot a guiding bolt at Ragadraga.
Okay.
I think he's prone. So range attacks are disadvantage.
Is he prone?
Yeah, I knocked him prone. But there are still 2 other werebores that are attacking. Well, there's
Yeah.
one other attacking someone else.
There's one werebore in front of you. So if you do the
Oh,
same
yeah.
thing,
You have to get out of the way of him, otherwise you have disadvantage
yeah.
as well.
If you step
Okay,
back
so-
5 feet like Kalik and then do it, yeah.
I guess I'll just shoot this dumbass hole in front of me.
Alrighty, go ahead. He misses you, goddammit.
What is plus 9 to hit? 9, 10, 11, 12, 22 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
21 damage.
All right, great. What type of damage is that again? Guiding bolt,
Radiant.
right? Radiant. Okay, cool. And then the next person who attacks him has advantage, right?
Yep.
All right. Cool, cool. Yep, that really strikes the chest of the werebore and nope, that's
Actually,
the wrong sound. My bad.
Can
But
I
you get the
still
idea.
cast Eldritch Blast as well?
No, they're both actions.
Because one is a cantrip and one isn't.
But isn't using a cantrip an action?
Yeah, so they both
Yeah.
are. It's both 2 actions.
They just
You
don't
can-
take spell slots.
You can bonus action a cantrip, but it's got like specifics to it.
Well, if you're a
Yeah,
sorcerer,
you need
you
quick
can.
quicken spell.
Yeah, because the casting of an Eldritch Blast is cast time 1 action.
So,
I
Yeah,
believe
so
that-
like that's what Chan did to open up the fight. He quickened his action spell to be a bonus action, so he could use his action to attack.
Oh yeah, because a
As well.
sorcerer. Cool. All right. Are you moving anywhere else? Joel?
Nope.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, that really hurt that boar. Kind of struck true, and you see the radiant damage kind of crack through it, and that means it is top of the round. Toma's turn again.
Toma,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Oh, I thought it was still Joel's turn. Okay. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and cast Chaos Bolt on one of the werebores.
Okay.
There's one that's really damaged, right?
There's one that is basically barely hanging on, and there's one that's lit up that you'll have advantage on if you attack.
Okay, so I'll use a level 2 Chaos Bolt on the one that I'll get advantage on.
Okay. Go ahead.
That is a 13 plus 8 to hit.
That hits.
All right. God, I need to get used to this. 2d8. They're the ugly looking ones. Okay. It's 8 and a 4.
2d8 is ugly, boys.
Um,
He only likes his d9s.
I'll go ahead and use thunder. So 12 thunder.
Okay.
6. So 18 thunder. 22 thunder damage on the one that I get advantage on.
Okay. End of your
Yeah.
turn.
Trying to think. I guess I'll just cast So how many are left?
So 2 werebores and ragged dragon.
I'm gonna use True Strike on Ragged Dragon, so I just look at him and then
It's another
next
action.
round. Sorry?
That's another action.
Oh, GG.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that would make it Konda's turn.
All right, Konda's gonna, as a bonus action, go into his thought form, and he's going to basically jump back his body, but his you see that even though he jumps back, there's still his form is still there, and it's just translucent and glowing, and my spear tip goes from the tip of my spear to where my heart should be, and let's see, and then as an action, I'm going to uppercast hold person to 4th level. And I can get the werebores and that guy
So
and Ragged Draga.
hold person on all 3.
Yes.
Okay. Is there any save for them? Did you say wisdom?
Aye.
Okay. What's the DC?
17.
All right. So Ragged Draga saves. The one way that is a little less dead saves, and the one that's basically dead does not save.
Damn it. All right. And that's my turn.
The rolls were 19, 19, 4. All right.
That's how it is sometimes.
So Ragged Draga is, and the werebores are up. He is prone, so he's getting back up. Is there any? You can't do anything else, right,
Nope.
Boyd?
Just his 15 feet of movement
Okay.
to stand up.
Cool.
Or half his movement, not 15 feet.
Okay.
I
Half
just assume
movement.
because
Okay. Yep. He can still charge at you. So Ragged Draga's gonna charge at Void again, really pissed off, and is going to do a 15 versus AC.
Does not hit.
Okay,
I-
so
Brunt against his horns, whatever he's charging me with, and I'm sliding in the dirt behind with me as he pushes me a little bit.
the tusks miss you. It's gonna try to maul you. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, well, its maul misses as well as you're kind of like holding on to its head. It tries to swipe out at you and misses. The other two, one is basically dying, gonna start running away. The one that Toma just cut up is gonna run towards Toma and do a charge.
I mean, the one that's basically dying.
It is held. It is held. So
At the end of the turn, it can make a saving throw to see
okay.
if he,
Yeah,
stops.
so it does not run away yet. Toma 16 versus AC.
Does not hit.
God damn it. Alright, gonna try to maul you. Alright, that one hits. So the maul is going to do bludgeoning damage to you. It's 13 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, and then I'm gonna use I'm not gonna use it. Gosh, what is it called? The one where I take half damage? Uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yep. And the one that is was held does make the save, but that's its full turn, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Then it can't move or anything.
Cool. That's what I thought. That makes it Void's turn.
All right, so I'm basically holding Ragged Draga like a bully. Ragged Draga's like trying to hit the air at me, and I'm holding him back. How does he look bloodied?
Yes.
All right. I'll take a first hit against him. How do I throw my dice off the desk every single once a day? That's a 15 to hit.
Dang, that does hit.
You're damn right it does. That's gonna be 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And he's not dead yet.
No.
All right, next hit. That's going to be a 16 to hit.
Yep.
And that's going to be 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
So I'm holding him back, and I'm like this, and then I'm gonna let go of him as he comes, and I'm gonna try and finish him off with this last hit. And I'm not gonna use precision. That's 14 to hit.
Yep.
Yep, I figured that would. And for good luck, I will use a trip attack again. So, strength saving throw.
16.
We just double check. Where's my stuff? Why is it not showing this?
What you trying to do?
My save DC. It's like 8 plus my proficiency plus my
Plus your-
dex.
So it should be
that's
17.
17, yeah. I just wanted to double check, but I can't find it anywhere. So that's going to be 13 points of piercing damage.
Cool.
Is he dead yet or no?
No.
All right, so he is now knocked prone.
Poor
Again.
guy.
And I will action surge. Let me just mark this off, and now let me action surge, and I will take 2 more attacks at him at advantage. So I got a 26. I'll roll that damage. That is a 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And 22. So that is 7 points of piercing damage.
All right. He's looking pretty bad, but he is still up.
All right, this dude's a pretty tanky boy.
All right. End of your turn.
Yeah, that's all I can do. I'm just gonna stand over him
Okay.
like the bully I am.
It is the were-rat's turn. He's still running. He's about 80 feet away by now. Then it's Kalik's turn.
Oh my god, I figured out what makes the things glow on the stream overlay.
When you're talking?
What is it?
It's when you have inspiration.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
That
that
is-
one.
Wow. Were you just pressing everything over and over again?
No.
All right, Kalik, go ahead.
Okay. So this. Okay, so how many?
There are 3 war bears left.
Okay.
Were
Which one's the-
boars.
Which
One,
one's the most gnarly?
all of them.
Okay. How close are they to each other?
Pretty close. One
Okay.
is pretty close to Void as well.
Oh, dang it.
One is close to Toma, and one is back by the vehicle, basically dying.
Okay. I am. No, I've already cast Hex. It doesn't make sense doing that. Okay. I'm going to Eldritch Blast again. I was gonna do something else, but then I'd lose my Hex. So it doesn't make sense. I'm going to Eldritch Blast the one that's the gnarliest looking one, which I think you said is the one by Toma.
The gnarliest looking one is back by the vehicle.
Oh, back by the vehicle.
Basically dead.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna hit him first.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit.
That's a 5 plus 9.
That'll hit. And how would you like to kill the wereboar?
Perfect. I am going to shoot, and because I can now focus using my gun, I can focus. I want to shoot an Eldritch Blast right in his face, but it's going to essentially, because I'm using the repelling blast, it's going to essentially explode his face, and his brains are going to splatter all across the side of the machine.
All right, that's exactly what happens, and you have one more Eldritch Blast.
All right, perfect. And then I'm going to shoot the second gnarliest one, which is by Toma. And that's even worse. That is a 3 plus 9.
Yes, that'll hit.
Oh, thank goodness for the plus 9. All right, and then I'm going to hit him with 8 plus 5 points of damage.
Okay, how do you want to kill this second one?
This is all I want to do. So I'm going to, when I shoot, because of the repelling blast, is going to push him 10 feet into the machine. Is he 10 feet away from the machine?
This one was in front of Toma. So, no, because it charged 15 feet.
Okay, dang it. Okay, so I'm going to shoot at him, and it's going to hit right on his shoulder because I don't want to hit Toma, so I can refine the blast so it's kind of focuses, so it's a very fine point, and I'm going to shoot him right into the shoulder, and it's going to make him spin around. The force is make him spin around. He's going to fall on the ground.
Cool. Yep, that's what happens, and it is dead. Anything else on your turn?
I'm going to. How close is the next?
Raga Draga is the last remaining and is in combat and prone in front of Void.
Okay, and how far away is Void from me?
Everyone's within about 10 feet on your side, so.
Okay, I'm gonna move. So I'm going to move forward, and I'm gonna flank. So wherever Void is facing Raga Draga, I'm gonna be to Raga Draga's, I'm assuming, right.
Okay.
Or Void's right, Raga Draga's whatever. It depends on how he's laying. So
Okay.
Void's right, flanking Raga Draga.
Okay, and that'll end your turn.
That will end my turn.
All right, Joel is up.
Joel's got nothing. Joel's just gonna sit down.
All right, that would make it top of the round. Toma's turn.
All right. I'm just gonna. So Raga Raga, is he prone?
I love all the variations of his name. Yes.
All right. So I'm just gonna. It's his fault for having a weird name.
Hey, I didn't write it.
Sure, buddy.
Okay.
I'm gonna run up and just hit him with the Slimtar and then just fucking wail at him, I guess.
Okay, go ahead.
So that's a 17 plus 9 to hit.
That'll hit.
And since he's prone, doesn't it count as advantage?
Yes.
I'm just gonna see if I get a 20. Oh, I'm typing. Nat 20. So Where's my other D8? Oh. 3 plus 6 plus 5. It's 14. And then plus sneak attack, it's going to be 14 plus 8, 22.
Yeah.
So 22 piercing damage. And then I'm going to use my tail to attack again.
You don't need to. How do
Oh,
you
he's just
bring
dead.
down Ragged Draga?
Ragnarok. Nice.
His name is from the book, by the way.
It's Ragnarok.
It was. I literally did not write it.
Okay, whatever you say.
That's the funnier thing too. That this
If
is
it
a
helps you sleep at night,
name
man,
in.
it's all right.
Yeah, it's a name in the actual book.
You don't have to lie. It's all right, man.
All right, Toma. You ready to die?
Tom was going
again?
back to the grave. Get your new character ready.
I'll come back as an orc. See you guys.
All right, finish him off or not finish him off, whichever you choose.
I'm just. Oh, I guess I can do non-lethal damage. Yeah,
Sure,
I'll tie him up.
go ahead.
All right, I tie him up.
All right, so you go to cut him up, and he's basically really low health already. So you kind of just insert the blade a little bit, and then you tie him up, and you now have Ragged Draga.
Ragnarok.
And that is the end of combat initiative. You guys are all in free openness now, and both war machines are still with you. Your guys is pretty damaged, but the demon
But
grinder.
now we have two of them.
Yeah, the demon grinder is actually almost full health.
Okay, that was very good. And Ragatapa is on the ground tied up.
Yes.
All right. So I think okay, I think it would are we all okay, by the way? How are we all looking?
I'm doing all right.
I'm okay.
That is good to hear.
Be better.
I think we should we have now commandeered 2 vehicles from these shitbags. This is very good. I think we have to start doing repairs right away, and maybe we can take both of these vehicles for ourselves for any more incoming damage, for any more incoming shitheads that might want to attack us.
Does you guys have any soul coins? Because we're gonna use a lot of fuel driving 2 of them.
We
Yep.
are going to need more.
So
let
if-
us,
Kanda walks over to check him for soul coins. He has 3 soul coins and a circlet of blasting.
Can I
but
have it?
that is all he has. And the other bodies have nothing else as well.
And
Thomas gonna give
they don't
puppy
have
eyes to
gold,
Kanye.
right? Because they don't need gold. That's the
Nope.
thing.
Let's see.
I'm
so
a
wait, is that
bastard.
is that the loot from everybody or from one person?
That's everybody all together.
Okay.
3 soul coins.
Mhm.
I'm gonna turn to Toma and be like, Toma, you know, your stabbies are still pretty good, yeah? They
Yeah.
aren't rusty or anything, yeah?
No.
Okay, that's good. Kanda, how is that circlet? Do you enjoy that?
Not really. I can cast better spells as it is.
Can I have it, please?
Sure, since you said please.
Thank you.
I give it to Toma.
Toma gives it to Pebbles.
Can
What does it do?
Pebbles
God, this is
effectively use a
exactly-
circlet of
This
blasting?
is exactly why I didn't want you touching any of this stuff.
It lets you cast Scorching Ray once a day.
Yo, what is okay? Pebbles, I need you to listen to me.
Oh god.
When you see big bad guy, you use necklace, okay?
I think
Pebbles
I
loves
think Pebbles is technically able to cast spells and smart enough, so I think it would actually work.
Let's go.
So we are a little over on time. So that is where this session will end.